everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. YouTube land, Moz coming to you with another episode of Toy Photography Talk. And it's going to be a great episode. It's a real quiet night. It's just going to be me and Pablo and Lou. And then people will start to trickle in. So it's going to be real nice. We're going to have a nice, quiet opening here. Lou, we're going to get on the stage here in just a minute. As soon as I'm done talking, because what I have to say is important. I'm just kidding. Let's get them all in here. Let's add Lou. There we go. Hey, I got everybody. There he is.
We're early in the morning for me, Maz.
Early in the morning.
Yeah,
look, man. Wolverine says, "I'll eat you." Oh,
just be careful with him. Just be very careful with him. That vinyl screen print can crack.
Damn it! Why are they gonna be such shitty figures?
It's not the figure so much as is the recovery for the screen print, because they're using still old-fashioned screen printing. They're not doing what the Spider-Man Hot Toy figures are doing. Hot Toys, they found a way to kind of like give you enough stretch and recovery for that. Mezco, not too much.
Well, after our conversation last week, I had to order him from BBTS because they still had him, even though he sold out at San Diego. So this is the Uncanny X-Men version. Now, if you guys saw, this is from the other box set, though. This piece here, it's not this one. So, but I bought it just for that head sculpt, man. Just for that head sculpt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. I remember I did a shot with him in the Sentinel, and he's looking up like.
Oh, cool, man. Cool. All right. Well, like I said, the rest of the crew is going to come in here. Let's say hello to the chat. Noble Young in the house, man. What's going on, Noble Young? Oh, yeah, you got yours in too. Sweet.
Mine comes in tomorrow. Or both come in tomorrow.
Where'd you order yours from?
Big Dutch store.
Hobby Link.
Oh, you forgot to hit the ship button like I did, didn't you?
No, I had to wait a little bit. I finally hit the ship on Friday.
Okay. Matchutoy!
Machu!
I know I'm going to be on Between Two Sentinels sometime this month, but I forgot which day. So hopefully they can get with me and let me know that. I forget which day it was. How you doing, Matchutoy?
Yes,
great seeing you. I hope you had fun at San Diego Comic-Con. I was jealous all the time when I watched your videos about being up there. Collecting Brothers in the house. What's up? Paul Morales. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Just Jeff. Good afternoon, good evening. I once saw Mike and Maz fight Godzilla and King Kong via SummerSlam tag team rules and walk away victorious.
Nice.
Right. Tentacus in the house. What's going on?
They need to make a
Great
movie about
Grigo. What's going on, Grigo? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Ender Shadow in the house. And then Jesse. Dude, Jesse, I ordered from your store. I bought this guy from you guys. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, I got everything pulled up for that. But I've had a lot of people asking me about, and I didn't even get this prepared, but let me do this here. I can't type.
Welcome to the show, Foxwell.
What? There's people in the show? What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not scrolled all the way to the bottom. Cloud Foxwell, how you doing? Oh, you already him.
See, I already know.
You're on top of it. You're on top of it.
I already said. See, Dave Orkin's there too.
And Dave Orkin, what's going on? So while we're waiting for a couple more of the crew to come in so we can start critiquing properly, because they are just running a little late, I wanted to talk to you about what I've been doing, because people have been asking me. We'll use the picture from the thumbnail that you used here. Entire screen. So I've been having a lot of people ask me how I'm doing this effect here.
The lightning effect.
Now the lightning itself I hand drew. And the way I did that is I had the original artwork, which was a Del Auto cover that he did, and I put it kind of as lined it up as perfectly as I could with mine, and then changed the opacity on mine, and then I drew the lightning in, basically copying the Del Auto lightning as best as I could, using my Wacom tablet. Did we lose Lou?
Yeah, we lost Lou.
Yeah. But these things are not cheap, but they're fun. No chewing. What's going on? And Seth, how you doing? We got Lou back. You got him. Cool.
No chewing.
Seth, no chewing.
Evening, Phyllis. Evening.
Rock on. So anyway, I drew the lightning effect. Basically, in order to use the software properly, is I with white paintbrush I drew all these lightning bolts, right? And then I brought in, and I don't have the software able to show, but I brought in this thing I bought, Composite Nation, and it's Oniric. Where is it? Oniric 2. This is a plugin that you can use, and it'll basically really accentuate lighting. I don't want to play any videos or anything, but can you just let me see? Like, no, you're gonna be difficult. All right, it's showing everything but that. But so it's gonna basically just accentuate a lot of your lighting, and you can do that with several different ways. Like what I was telling Pablo backstage is on the Doctor Doom is once I drew this in. I then with Oniric, I drew a layer mask on top of all the lightning, and then you were able to just really punch out that lightning and give it that glow. So it's really cool software. If you can find it on sale, it's like $80. If you don't find it on sale, it's more like 130. So it can get kind of pricey. Dang, Lou, you got 5 King Conians? Dang.
Yes, I did. He came in yesterday.
Paul Morales, what's going on, buddy? But anyway, so people have been asking me, they leave comments, ask me about how I'm doing this effect, and I've done this several times. But since this one's on the thumbnail, we'll go over that one. So yeah, that's how we did it though. You just draw it in there. Now, if you didn't want to draw lightning and you just want to punch out, certain areas of a figure, you got to highlight those areas. If you want to control it with the masking tool, you highlight those areas. And depending on the opacity of the masking tool is how much punch you're going to get when you move the sliders. So keep that in mind too. So you can highlight certain areas. Like I also did it here in the face, trying to bring out this side of the face more. You know how hard this guy was to light just half of his face, even the snoot. The only way I could do it is if I put my hand in the way and hold the snoot. So that wasn't going to work. What's up, John Santana? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? But yeah, nobody's here yet still, except for you guys, of course. So
so with nobody, Pablo, you hear that?
You know what I'm trying to say? Don't get your butt in the hurting. Man.
My butt's sitting down, man. I just woke up, so I'm still on my 8th dream, just like, am I still talking shit? Okay.
I am. Why are you broken? What the hell?
I was made this way. I was made broken.
Dang
like
it.
that fine china with gold foil in the middle.
No, so I had the page saved from last week, right where we were, and I clicked on Jesse because it was the next one that was up, and it gave me an error. And, now it refreshed the whole page, so I got to go find where I was again. So,
all right.
Pablo, take it.
Well, I want to give a big shout out to Trevor. Trevor was able to get me
the
Kevin E. Spinner Peter Laird turtles,
nice.
the special ones. So I haven't opened it yet. So
fine. Give me back.
Find out. Give you some time. Yeah.
I have a feeling mine got misplaced.
What, did Trevor get you one too?
No, but NECA created the shipping label on the 1st, and
I'm still waiting.
Still hasn't. They haven't received the package.
There's Trevor. You can thank him properly there. Hey, Trevor.
Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man. Cool. You got it. Good.
Appreciate it. So this is awesome. I like the lenticular.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I almost wanted to keep the box and send you just the figures.
Well, I'm happy you did, man. That way I can keep the sleeve. Because this slipcover, the slipcover is dope. I'm gonna remove the, because I'm not keeping none of the boxes. I'm gonna remove this and just keep the lenticular one and put it in a nice little frame.
Yep, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm stoked that I'm able to have this in my hand. Big shout out to friends in high places like Trevor, Maz, and Pablo, because each one of them has found something that I needed in my collection. So,
we're sitting on like a whole bunch of Bronxes at my work right now.
I still got Bronx. Bronx was my first gargoyle, but so
yeah. Well, that's what I remember I hooked you up with was the Bronx.
Really nice.
There we go. I found Jesse again. Woohoo!
Thanks. There you go.
I can't wait to get this roster done. Ooh, my collection is so massive with turtles. I'm like, I need another garage shelf just for the turtles, just for the turtles.
Yeah, I'm
Bro.
telling you.
John Santana is asking if we saw Deadpool and Wolverine yet. Has everybody here seen it?
I've seen it 3
I
times
think
already.
I'm the only one that hasn't.
Damn it, Pablo. Damn
It's
it.
okay. I don't care for spoilers. Like everybody's already spoiled it. So I was like, no.
Hold your fire! Sweet little puppy.
I love you. You got the clip.
I love that clip. I love that little puppy, man. That puppy, I mean, it's so cute, but it's ugly. It's weird how that happens. And I was like, I had to get that. Sorry, Pablo. I cut you off.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Oh, you got a
Thanks,
Legion Lounge coaster. Nice.
Nice.
I like this. Thank you. You got the 1/6 shooter sticker, and
There you
Look at
go.
all that stuff. Look at all that
Thank you.
swag, man.
I
Right?
got swag from
Full of
travel.
swag.
Man. That's what's up. Some swag.
John's asking which of the cameos would you like made into a figure? I don't have to go.
Ooh. Wait. But
Have we mentioned with the cameos yet?
For Pablo.
Sorry, Lou.
Huh?
What?
I said that would spoil it for Pablo, wouldn't it?
Yeah, let's. I don't know. Is
It
the
don't matter.
spoiler-free week over, or what is the deal?
I know
Matthew
Matthew McConaughey played the cowboy Deadpool. It don't matter. Like,
Wait. It's not just Matthew McConaughey. It's other people in there.
oh, I know. I know everybody that's already in
Oh,
there.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Blade. I would love the older Blade
Yeah, older Blade.
or Brown Suit Wolverine.
Brown Suit Wolverine is a must. I actually that and Weapon X. I like that with the whole mane and half the whole hand cut off.
Oh, the
Age of Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Wolverine.
Yeah.
Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, he's known as Weapon X.
No,
Nobody
he's
wants Gambit. Nobody wants Gambit.
I said Gambit.
Oh, you just.
I already have a Gambit. I don't need ugly.
That was
Channing
goofy.
Tatum.
That was goofy looking.
Low key, what's going on, man? Oh look, you get to meet with Trevor, man. I haven't got to meet Trevor yet. I go to these Mythic Legion things, thinking maybe Trevor will be at one, and no, he's not there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What's up, Toy Murph?
What's going on, Anthony?
Sketch Toy Corner in the house.
So
Just Jeff.
Just Jeff, I want Wolverine in the tank top working on his bike. Oh yeah.
okay.
How about Tiny Wolverine? That would be cool.
Gotta get comic book accurate Wolverine. Yes. Gotta get that one. All right. And by the way, as I mentioned to Pablo, don't worry about feet today. We can talk about feet. I got a whole new clip.
Yeah, no more Sama. No more Sama.
Thank God.
I mean, well, it's not no more. It could be either or, but we'll of course play the new one.
No more Sama.
Toy Mart, I always say 2 weeks before you can openly spoil, but there have been people recreating the entire movie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is where we left off, the picture before this, but we're on Jesse this week. And dang, I cannot see in these glasses today. Some days are better than others for my close seeing, so we're wearing these. You think I'm kidding? I'm serious. Oh, man. I love how Jesse got that. I mean, I know it's just a matter of flagging lights and all, but got that old school eye lighting there.
Yeah,
Harry,
that's
you
a
said
great
he was
effect.
in Cali, but he's here. How did you do that, Harry?
What? I'm not in Cali.
I just got a message. That's all.
No. I was in a call with my mom really quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, right. Reading is
I better put
hard.
those glasses back on.
Yeah,
I'm in Cali. No, I'm on a call.
Not even close.
Yeah, it was a pretty good shocker, man. Particularly how much they had to go through in order to get him in the movie, because he's not owned by Fox or Disney. He was owned by New Line Cinema, which is part of Warner Brothers. So getting rights to use that blade was a chore. But anyway,
And he doesn't like Ryan Reynolds, or I guess that's how
they're
but he doesn't.
they're good pals now.
Yeah.
Right.
Toys. What's up, Casper? Where else can I send my photos for the show? I'm done with Instagram. They keep shadow banning me for no reason. You can
P.O. Box 764, Walla Walla, Washington.
On the Facebook group.
John Santana is asking how you get these pictures featured here. All right, so we have this tag that you need to tag all your pictures. So if you go look at the tag features here, you're going to see that Toy Photography Talk as one of these tags, so it has to be on the picture. And we are working our way up, so we're still in May. So it will be a minute, but we will get to you. We're not skipping people unless we get a gazillion pictures from you.
Right.
Then we'll skip one or two. But yeah, that's how
You
you
may
do
have
it.
completely quit toy photography at that point, but we will get
Yeah. So yeah, that's how you do it. Just tag Toy Photography Talk, man, and we'll get to you. We'll get to you. I'm gonna move that though, so we can get that out of the way, and let's
I
get
feel
into
good.
Jesse.
We're going to get to a lot tonight. We're going to get to a lot.
Let's get into Jesse. We're gonna dive into Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah, this is great. I mean,
Beautiful.
I love
the
this.
key to this is the eyes, like you said, Maz. Like, it's just like, it's that perfect old school. I didn't even know how they did it in the films back then. It was just weird where they must have just shined lights like right on their eyes. But it's perfectly accurate, and it looks great, man. It sells it as like a real cinema shot. And it's great.
Matchutoy. And once you tag it, it's almost like waiting for a pre-order.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
think of it that way. Sure.
Jesse says he
It's gonna
tried
be a
to
long time,
highlight
but it'll be worth it.
practically, but ultimately couldn't get it how they like it. So ended up doing enhancing in Lightroom. So don't be afraid to touch the stuff in Lightroom / Photoshop, man. You may.
I
have
would.
to, you know.
I would concur with that. I kind of tried to do this with a shot of Con for QMX a while back, and it took a long time. Like I used a barn door on a loom cube to try and get that eye line there, and it worked, but it would have been much easier just to take it into.
You still have to flag
Lightroom.
off the sides with the barn door thing too, right? You gotta.
Well, you can narrow it enough that it'll,
Yeah.
like, especially on 1/6, that it just hits that part of the face, but. It's still not easy, getting the brightness right and everything else lit.
I have a flashlight that works really well for that. It's one of these where you can
You could light paint, sure, yeah.
Where you can change like the shape of it.
There you go. Yep.
That's looking a little shake weighty. I'm gonna move on now. Oh yeah, John. I can't wait to see some of your stuff, buddy. Can't wait to see. Emerald Night photos, man. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, John?
But yeah, Limb Cube, definitely barn doors, first round, definitely.
Yep.
Okay.
NECA Bela Lugosi figure.
Yeah, it's real small too. So I mean, that face is small. It's difficult to do, even with barn doors. It's like you really got to get a tiny little opening for that. So I do not blame you at all for going into Lightroom. I would have done the same.
You almost have to. Like I was mentioning before we got into this, because I was just pitching the Oniric software, and I went over the Dr. Doom real quick, and I mentioned that on the Dr. Doom one, I'm not going to pull it back up, but to light up just the half of his face is like I couldn't get the light there to just light up. I had to do two separate shots and light paint it because it was going to cover his whole face, or my hand was in the shot, not like off to the side in the shot either, but like the Loom Cube and everything had to be in front of the lens in order to get the light where I needed it. So the only way to do it was to light his whole face and then do one without his face lit and just kind of mask him.
What I did.
Well, I know
with,
Jesse. Sorry, go ahead, Bill.
Oh, I was just gonna say that what I've done with the little loom cubes, the little lights, and you can get the little accessory kit that has the snoot and the barn doors.
Yeah.
I take the snoot and I use gaff tape, 2 pieces of gaff tape to make the slit, because that'll make it even smaller than what the barn doors can do, and you'll get that nice little line that you need.
Yeah. That could work
Jesse,
out.
I was going to say Jesse also shoots with flash, I think, or at least at a very high speed in a brightly lit room. So for him to light paint that would be almost impossible unless he was going to change his setup. So,
John,
job.
interesting you mentioned that. I just watched that. I just finished watching the show. Yeah, man. I love.
I haven't seen it yet. What's it
It's
on?
really good.
It's on Amazon.
Amazon.
It's on Amazon. Strangely enough,
It's on
I don't
Amazon.
understand why, but it's on Amazon. Gabriel in the house, man. Yeah, the Bela Lugosi style right there, man. And then of course the choice to go black and white. I can never make that call. I mean, there are times where I'm like, that would work, but I can never pull the trigger on it. I'm like,
oh yeah, you got it with this. This might be the black and white figure. I don't know if this is the color figure or the black and white one too. Which makes
I would
it
always
easier.
buy the color one over black and white if I could, because you can always.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, he would have it on the behind the scenes if it's the black and white.
Oh yeah, I can tab over, can I? Woohoo.
It's probably the color.
No, we got a QR code.
Yeah, it's the
No,
color
one.
Yep.
What's up, Commander Green? How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Green?
I don't what are you shooting with to put your lens right up like that? I never do that.
It's a macro. I'm up there like all the time.
I use a 100mm macro, and I'm never up that close.
40, 35.
That could be what it is. I got that 100. I'm gonna pull back.
Yeah,
Because it's got a minimum range too, so I can't be right up on there. It's just
probably a 35 or something.
Yeah.
Just Jeff, Cape Crusader makes me happy. Yes. And Jensen Ackles finally gets to be Batman. It's awesome. Jesse, I almost always boost any character's face in post with a small radio mask and up the exposure just a touch. Yeah.
Yep.
That's another thing too, man.
100mm macro. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Yowza.
Well, that's the Canon. That's the same one I got then. It is a Canon, right? And it looks like the Canon lens I got.
Yeah, I see the red band on the lens. It's a Canon.
Just use the dollar store palettes to shoot the light through for the bar. That's another idea too. I need to get some of those dollar store palettes. But yes, 100mm macro. He says, John, the Batman on the show is kind of like Batman Arkham Origins, just focused on the mission. Yeah, no, he's cool, man.
Yeah,
what's up, Alberto? How you doing, buddy?
Alberto.
All right. So let me get
nice shot though, Jesse. Nice shot, man.
Here's the whole setup. I like how you use this as the back wall. That's really nice. Isn't that in the back shot there of him? Yeah. Spoke it out. Real nice use. So I mean, like he's using something that's not even for his scale. This is like gaming miniature scale stuff, and he's got.
No, I think that's a 12. That's a 12 scale.
All right, well,
it's one of those. But he lifted it up.
Machine.
Yeah, it's supposed to be ruined, so it's very low.
Yeah.
So he just lifted it up. It's there you go. We've said that before. Like just use stuff and set it up as needed to get the shot. Frame up the shot, and then you don't have to put a whole scene behind him or anything. It's just like that's great. I mean, I love that. I love that kind of stuff.
Cloud Maxwell, always inspired to take some quick photos when I watch the stream. Hell yeah.
Cloud's been doing.
I love that shot that Cloud did with the skeleton recently. That shot's awesome. Love that shot.
Yep.
Dave's Little Universe. How you doing, Dave? And yeah, this is a pretty badass setup. And there's helping hands, guys. Don't be afraid to get some little helping hands or whatnot. They can always help move a cape or whatever. I used some of those on a Batman shot recently. So anyway, thank you, Jesse.
Beautiful.
Dude, I kind of wish I'd ordered this, Anthony. I'm mad at you.
This is nice too.
This is cool. Hero Toys Demon Hunter, aka Illidan from
World of Warcraft.
I wish I'd ordered this, but I think he's sold out now. I have the McFarlane one.
Ooh, I like the second shot too. That's a nice shot.
I'm going through them all real quick.
I like that first shot first.
This is my favorite right here. I'm good.
I mean, the other ones are cool, but man, that's just like striking with the color and the way.
The first
light
one
falls off and the depth falls off. It's really, really nice.
Now, see, this would be a good use for the Oniric right here, because I mean, like, if you know the game, these tattoos actually glow. So you could, in Oniric, you could draw in like a little bit, like add another layer and draw in like a little bit of highlighted kind of either white or green, but don't have a heavy opacity. And then using Oniric, you'd mask over those same drawings, and it would help punch this out and make it look like it's glowing. Because it's like fel energy tattoos that are supposed to go through, and it'd be kind of cool, I think. It's much like what I did for the Warlock shot that I just took yesterday. So,
yeah, I got to play with that a little bit more. It's a weird interface.
It is a weird interface, and it doesn't like you doing stuff I want to do. I sometimes have to start over. Like, damn it!
Yeah, I gotta watch. I gotta watch. He's got a video out for it to explain, walking you through it. So I gotta watch.
Yeah,
it's like an
but
hour long.
I can't pay attention to him too well. I tried.
Okay.
I'm just winging it. All right,
excuses.
I love the colors here, man. And yeah, Anthony, I think that'd be cool, man. In fact, I didn't install it on this machine yet. I have 2 licenses. I wish I did, because if I did, I could have taken it in there real quick and shown you. But yeah, this is
nice shot.
We'll have to take a look at that software some week.
Well, you saw the Warlock shot I did yesterday, right?
Yeah, no, I know, but I mean, like, functionally, you know what I mean? Like, what, play with it.
Well, the Wacom tablets really helped out too, because I can like hand draw exactly where I want shit instead of the mouse, which is not quite as well controlled. But...
Nice.
Well, it's Depends on your mouse qualities, I guess.
Yeah, well, my mouse sucks, man. I hate mousing. I'm not a good mouser. I'm really bad at mousing.
That's why I like my Cintiq. I draw directly on it.
All right, Poetic 40s, who won Mezco
What
Mondays.
you're bragging over there, Pablo.
I wonder what Poetic 40s chose, because he won Mezco Monday this Monday. I'm curious if he chose the Wolverine, which is this one here, or if he chose the I would have chosen the Batman 2-pack, the Golden Age Batman 2-pack. That was one of his choices.
Yeah. I would have. This is a cool shot, but it would have been cool to see some of that orange rays of light coming through that window onto Nosferatu.
It's weird that it's not coming through there, unless that's post.
It might be. Yeah,
it looks like it's post. You get some weird masking lines all around this stuff. This is another thing that the Oniric would do. I'm gonna hear him selling the hell out of this, and I'm gonna have to pull this up. I'm sorry, guys. This sun, this is just like a little bit of caught light in like a vape, but then I used Oniric and it blew it out like a real sun, like poof. So, just you could have done that with the window. Put that white in there, or put that mask on top of that orange, and just use that. Jesse says, for Oniric, I find it easier to make a mask first, in Photoshop, then select the mask within the Oniric plugin to apply your. Okay, I might try that because I've been using the masking in the Oniric.
It's a good idea.
Use code Moss for 0. I have no affiliation. Actually, no, I don't. But no, I'm really digging the software, and I should because I paid full price for it.
Me too. As much as I waited for a discount code didn't come. I like this. The setup is great. I would have done away with whatever's going on in that window and just had like a simple glow through there or something. I'm not sure what the blaze means, and maybe I'm reading it wrong. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at back there, but anyway, Solomon Kane has got a gun in his hand and a sword. So I realize he's a vampire, but I guess you could, whatever. Maybe he's got some vampire bullet in there. I would have had the gun out and like had them a little tighter together and closed up, and maybe had him holding the gun over Nosferatu. Just a tighter again, there's like a lot of space in between the two main characters that doesn't really need to be there or really play into the story at all. So close them up and move the angle a little bit to the left or physically move them together, something like that. But other than that, it's really nice. I generally like the light on it, and the setup is great. So yeah, cool.
Yeah. What's kind of interesting to me is I don't understand the motivation for this lighting on his face here, because he's almost like into the floor with his face, and yet
there's a little glow of smoke coming up. If you wanted to have that glow, I would have had that a little bit more smoky, like as if there's something, I don't know. I can suspend it because it's kind of horror and that wacky horror. The lighting like on Dracula. Like where is that coming from? What I mean? That's hitting his eyes. It's just kind of like, nah.
This is the only real problem, though, is how it's blowing out this eye. That's why I mentioned it.
It's a little bright. I would have just done a bounce card or something like that, just to get a little light, even if you pointed a light down at it to bounce it up, just to give him some brightness. Because I realize he'd be in darkness otherwise. It is a little too bright. I think you're right. Like I think it looks like there's a little like blue hitting somewhere there.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is weird artifact going on
there.
Yeah. Sorry, Harry, you were really quiet. What'd you say?
But
really?
Yeah.
Am I quiet?
Yes.
I don't think your mic is on.
Distant.
Yeah, it sounds like
you sound like your computer mic or something,
and not your microphone.
Okay.
That brand new microphone you got, and you want to use that?
There usually isn't when you're talking.
You should have bought a new mic.
Oh, that's what.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I know what's going on.
You got that stadium sound.
What about now?
There you go.
There
you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some weird artifact going on with that light. Is that
yeah.
Top of his mouth there?
Toilet 40's in the chat, by the way, guys. So again, congratulations, and he said he chose the Superman.
Yes, congratulations.
So
nice.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad you liked. I'm glad you're happy with that choice, man. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. I mean, again, that light could have come down a little bit. You watch that blue light that's coming in there, just creating those little artifacts, like Harry was saying. But and a little tighter. You know what I mean? This comes down to like now, like he's got lighting, he's got the sets, the posing looks good. I would just now think about composition, and that I don't know if it's possible, but that window being behind Kane. If they had if he had just shifted the scene over about 2 inches, and having light coming through that window from behind Kane, lighting him from the back would be a pretty dramatic thing too. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, and then the gun pointing at Nosferatu would kind of give it a nice full, kind of back and forth between the two main characters.
I just came up with something. I just came up with something on this too. Something that would help sell this light on him. You put more weight on this arm here and have this arm reaching towards the camera-ish, towards that light, wherever that light's coming from. That would be pretty cool, because maybe that light is like a source of salvation or something. You're just something something to help motivate to, like, okay, there's something over there, and maybe it's generating the light or something. Right? I think that'd be cool, and I always like that forced perspective hand coming towards something too. I've always been.
Well, that would help with composition too, having that hand fill that area over towards the bottom left a little bit, and again creating that nice, golden ratio type of thing, in your eye around. It's just composition stuff.
So pose-wise, to get that, you're going to, if you were to come back and do that, you would take this arm and you're going to tuck it further back and get his elbow right about here, and then lay his hand down, like go this way, and then
I would have liked to seen that hand.
And then this hand would be coming towards the camera. It would be pretty much the hand in your face at that point.
Although he is laying down, I didn't realize he was laying down. Okay.
Yeah, he's laying down like this.
Okay, got it.
But Toyetic 40s, man, rock on, dude. And again, congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bronx Bat.
Okay.
Bronx Bat.
Some depth here.
A little bit, but it is a lot of light.
It's really blown out, yeah.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, the light, either that light source that he has above is too close to the scene, because that is blown out.
What am I looking at with that Spider-Man head? What the hell's going on there?
That's a straight up head.
It's a mask or a head.
I know.
Right?
It's supposed to be for Ned, but like, what does it do? Is it floating?
Oh, Baroness is holding it.
Yeah,
she's holding it.
Supposed to be a mask, but
wow, it's very hard to see.
Yeah, but it's just a straight up head.
314 Ronin. So, all right. So this is Dave's little universe. The 314 Ronin. This is their actual account.
Okay.
But yeah, we got a lot of slides of. Okay, it's just collab stuff.
Yeah, it's a collab. That's why.
I mean, your big problem here, Bronx Bat, is the light.
It's the light.
Really, really hot on this, man. It's almost as if.
Aziz, light! Much better, thank you, Aziz.
Pretty much.
I really wanted to save that for when you need it more light, but I just want to play it. Take that for a year.
You need a blinding one. You need
Yeah. I had a brain fart. I couldn't think of too many of them. I downloaded a couple.
Light and like story again. Like I don't know where Peter's looking. I would have had like, I don't know how Ned does his knees bend or anything, but maybe having them down on the ground, or maybe just having him be the subject. And I would see, story-wise, simplify this. You could have Baroness, and maybe if this is a Joe thing, which are these all Joes, or what is the dude on the right?
Everybody's Joe except for Ned
or the left. Who's the dude on the left? What is that?
These are the twins. The
Oh, that's the twins. Okay, sorry.
I don't remember their names, but the twins.
Yeah, all right, okay. Twins, so I would have simplified this and had like a couple of Cobra. If you have like the Cobra troopers or something holding Ned, forget about Peter, and just have Cobra Commander like kind of holding the mask. And then looking him in the face, get in tight on the shot. I mean, this whole like, we don't need to see all this. Like, it's too much. Like, it's not necessary for the story to see the full bodies of these characters.
There's the twins' names in case anybody else will lose sleep at night.
Tomax
and Zaymot.
Right. Actually, I did know that, but I completely left my mind.
Yeah. Well, now we can all sleep better.
Yes, definitely.
Because knowing's half the battle.
Yeah, I mean, and then that wouldn't help the light. You'd still have to work with the light, but at least like getting in tight and having him look like he's like menacing Ned. You know what I mean? I
This
don't
would
know.
work better with a light behind him too, and instead of a top, like kind of, I don't know, just kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, shut.
Have him at a table, like being interrogated with that little, one of those little. You don't have to see the light, but just like all you need is one little light coming down on the table. You know what I mean? And then it could just be a little more intimate and a little more. Yeah, I don't know. It's just. Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're gonna move on though. Bronx Bat. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Maybe not. Maybe they're just done.
We'll
get into August and they'll be like, "There's no more Bronx Bat."
Get them away. Okay, I'm confused. Is this a photo?
I believe it is.
It looks like box art of some sort. Then you put a bat in the front of it. I'm confused, and then you get.
I think there's some post.
Just a lot of
editing
in here, yeah.
going on. I think the background is probably. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if it's box art or if it's a.
It says toy photography, so I guess it's a toy photography.
No, I think it's a toy. I just think there's a lot of post. All the.
Oh.
The light blooms and stuff like that. It's just there's a lot going on. Yeah. It's a lot going on.
There's too many lens flares going on here.
See, Amazing Yamaguchi is what this one is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these lens flares really pull your attention way more than they should.
Yep.
I would have cut back on that.
Yeah, there's way too many of them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of saturation going on in blades for sure. I don't know if they're supposed to be red, but
I think they're supposed to be red.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the effects. I would rather have gotten more of like the actual shot, because whatever filters you run this through, it almost looks like some kind of box art, like it's a printed art piece. Which is, I mean, if that's what you're going for, I guess that's cool. But I'm losing the photography of it, which I don't know. I mean, I guess you can.
I mean, making it look like a painting, but like it's, I don't know. There's something about it. The second one actually looks better, but I think it's because those lens flares are a little downplayed.
Oh, it's way too muted.
Oh,
it's just dark. You know what I mean? And the bat looks very AI placed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
And I'm not sure what the little bits of glass are. Yeah. Like, I don't know what the little bits of glass and stuff are. Maybe that's something I don't know about. But
was the bat in the first one?
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have. Yeah.
So it doesn't match the lighting. You know what I mean? The rest of it.
It's not match at all. Yeah.
Terribly far off, but it really just doesn't match the tone.
Yeah,
so I would just say, lay off the effects and just try and take a straight shot. Just a nicely lit.
Looks like a transformer, huh?
Yeah. It's a weird looking Batman.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Arkham Knight Batman Blue. Help me out.
Yeah.
Armored Arkham Knight Batman thing.
You broke up, dude.
Yeah, he's broken all up, man. He's getting divorced from his internet.
It's the Amazing Yamaguchi Dark Knight.
Okay.
Nice figure.
Arkham Knight?
Arkham Knight, yeah.
Yeah. It's a good figure, man, and the cool pose. I'm getting really lost on a lot of the effects that you're throwing in there. And what's up, Mark Attack? How you doing?
Mark.
Yeah, the subject was being the figure. It shouldn't be the background, and the effects, especially a lot of the tips that Maz, Trevor, Pablo, everyone else just try to give you in terms of using Photoshop. It's just to enhance what is already there. So make sure your subject's always being the focus point of it, because if you have too much going on like this, it's very distracting.
Oh, Collecting Brothers, you're not going to shoot any more photos? What? This homie's actually done with toy photography. They are focusing on their music.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't do that. Why not combine them both?
Combine them both.
Yeah. Take pictures of the music. There you go.
Take pictures of music.
All right, Lexi Lou, thank you so much for putting that in there. Ooh, off the shelf pictures.
Oh, that's nice.
This is some nice Black Series. They almost look like Hot Toys, and you're using that extreme set to it really well here. You're doing a great job.
Lighting is always on point without the
So many
shelf. man.
layers here.
Yep.
That's so many
Yeah,
layers.
the lighting behind them, the framing of this,
Mhm.
the composition that they're sort of on the lower, half of it, and the fog coming from to kind of hide some of the seams and stuff like that. It's really nicely done, man. This is really good.
Yeah, I'm digging this one, man.
Yep, that's a nice one. I like the lighting. I love the color tone on this.
I think I would have liked a little bit of of a bounce underneath them because it is so bright, like that. That light behind them is causing just a little set them on a white card or something, just so you get a little bit of light coming up.
Especially when Axe Wolves, you're kind of losing them right here with this really dark wood here.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's a nitpick, man. It's a nice shot.
Yeah.
It's a really nice shot.
No, it definitely works. Anything else on this? I think this is pretty good.
No, that's nothing to say about this.
That's good.
Wow, this setup is wild.
Some ACBA love with the Oreo Mega here.
The die is cast.
I like that, man. I've never been able to get good bubbles for my pictures.
Are they cutouts or I guess they are?
That's
yeah, it kind of looks like they are. Yeah.
That looks
Yeah,
like
Oh yeah, Oreo Mega. Oh yeah, okay, all right, yeah, Oreo Mega. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know Oreo Mega.
What were we gonna say?
Pure.
I said it looks like hot glue or slime that they.
Oh yeah, for the slime.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing for the adamantium look.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It looks
And
cool.
I'm jealous of the Mafex Wolverine here. You can all go die.
Wow.
I want this Mafex.
Someone's a little.
Someone living on that gangster
I
life
have that
of
one.
boys, baby. It's like
Someone's being a baby.
lose your life.
But in retrospect, my Hano brown suit will be here next week. So
Nice.
Mine too, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for the hot toys.
waiting.
So I would love to see a BTS of this because I really want to know where that slime goes. Because my first thought was oh, he's using glass effect and he's putting, but it's on the figure.
It's on the figure.
Looks
yeah.
like it's pouring over him. So it's probably hot glue, but he then painted it afterwards, or
It could be that. It could be that. But whatchamacallit, that's a lot. I'm trying to go with
it is
just
a lot.
see on the claws.
Yeah, on the claws. He has them on the claws.
It really
Yeah,
looks
it covers the hand. It is. It looks like hot glue because it's covering the hand and the claws. It's over his foot. And I can't imagine if Oreo Mega, I think, does pretty much straight ACBA, so it's not going to be a post.
You know what I
probably
think?
a can of beams effect with Magneto there, probably.
Yep.
What we got to do is go find their seaside over on ACBA.
Yeah, not everybody does it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know what
I don't do it all the time.
It looks like he has part of him covered up in slime, and then placed them on top of what could be glass,
Maybe.
and then drizzled the top.
Maybe. Yep.
Just to get that effect.
Maybe just parts of it, like you said, are covered, and the rest are not.
Yeah.
It's a cool effect though, man. It's a cool shot. I mean, I think the purple got a little, the blacks in there got a little crushed. I would like to see a little more light in those dark areas, but overall, man, it's a really cool effect.
Yeah, it is a cool.
For being a
effect.
practical thing, man.
I've been wanting to do this.
Oh, you think it's slime? Maybe it is slime.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's slime.
Maybe this is. You know what? You know what this probably is. This is probably a top-down shot. He's probably laying on the glass, Wolverine, and he just poured the slime over it.
Slime over him.
And he's got Magneto lying on a table or something underneath him. Yeah, maybe on another piece of glass. I don't know what the background is, but yeah, if that's the case, man, well done.
Yeah, it's ingenious. However they did it.
Yeah, definitely would love to see a BTS.
Yeah, Oreo Mega, man. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope to see more from you. And let's keep moving. What do we got here? We got Raven Eye Studio, and we are definitely rocking some dark Warhammer figures.
I think this would be a great portrait.
I
I'd
think
like to
there's
see a
just too much
little.
info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a little bit of a rim light to the left side of him would have been nice. To kind of match that seeming light coming from behind that wall, or I don't know if there's a behind the wall, or if that's, I don't know, whatever it is. But as a portrait, it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It would actually
So
start
too.
to remind me of what's his name's shots. Sorry, blanking. We're still very tired. It's been a long weekend, man.
Well, then that you got to go to town.
14 hours trying to get home, man. It was nuts.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a long drive.
Yeah, I just kind
A
of
Newell is who I'm thinking of. A
lightning
Newell,
strike.
like it would remind me
Newell.
of a Newell shot. Yeah. If he had lit it from the, given it a little bit of a rim light and did it as a portrait,
Or top down.
maybe a little more breathing room on the foot, and it'd be a nice shot.
Yeah.
Foot.
You said foot? Ooh.
Oh, we got something new today.
Trevor was shit on his drink, man.
Like one of those.
Last time on the show.
That was good.
I was like, what did this channel become?
That was the last time that Eddie Murphy was funny.
Oh my god.
That was a good one. Dang.
Yeah. See, I was holding it, man. I was holding it. All right. Dave and I, man. Thank you so much, though. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting us play the foot one. Plastic Platorium.
Wow.
The setup is awesome.
Yeah, man.
I like that a lot.
Gabriel, we still have Salma Hayek. She's in the wings, man. We'll pull her out from time to time. Don't worry.
She got overplayed.
They're a little sick of her. That's all. I'm just saying.
This is pretty dope. I like the columns. What the hell are the columns?
Yeah.
Man?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
it looks
material, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Material.
A mat. So it's
Oh, this is
spiraled up.
Alberto's. Wait. You changed this?
Alberto, like
Oh,
they
yeah.
just rolled
it's
something
Alberto.
up.
God, I'm done.
Alberto, what are the columns made out of? They're dope.
I wonder if they're mats. A material to it that looks like a pattern of a mat.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say they're not necessarily on the floor because this one looks like it's leaning a little bit that way.
Well, it looks like they're both leaning the same.
Oh, maybe.
Or-
maybe.
Paper, or it could be paper that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it probably is.
This looks
Wrapping
like
paper.
a lot of stuff, like well placed and
Cardboard
I don't know
candle.
what the like
Oh wow.
cardboard candles. Wow. Holy
Wow.
crap. And like, what is the this
Whoa.
looks like a piece of like molding or something that's like below them.
Yeah.
To,
Oh,
like,
right.
create,
Yeah, this
like,
is the
a
column.
little- yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
that
really
looks-
a really cool like use of setups to
Mhm.
and not focusing on them, so they kind of disappear, but they look real or natural or like they belong there.
Yep.
It's a great setup.
Mhm.
Two things. Bastette's looks like she's about ready to fall over. I'm not really.
Yeah, I was about to say she's leaning back.
little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. So you really got to push that crunch or like prop her up from the back or something like that. And the
Oh, wow.
the background shot I love. It looks like they're outside. I don't know if it. I think I would have gone with a more golden,
It's a little bit too
sunset-y
cool.
picture. Yeah,
It's a
because
little
it
too
doesn't
cool
look
for-
like that light
Yeah.
is coming in. Like there's a lot of space there, and that light should be streaming in if the sunlight is that bright and it's like midday or like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it doesn't quite sell that looks like it's really outside. So that's my only two things. Other than that, it's a really nice shot.
Yeah, really nice, man. So he says this is an XPS foam.
That's
I
crazy.
believe that's all XPS foam.
Made all
They
the.
did themselves, and yes, she was very hard to pose.
Very nice.
So yeah, there you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this is XPS
awesome job.
foam here too. Yeah. So that's a
Well,
nice.
here's a,
tile
like-
work. That looks like real tile. That's a good job on that. I love the you got some darks and lights in that tile work. It looks.
Yeah, the tile looks great, right?
Yeah.
It's really nice. I don't know what's going on in the bottom lower. It looks like you ran out of space.
They had to crop that
And
in there.
would have like cropped that up or use a little AI to fix
Yeah,
that
you
or
could have.
something. but-
Yeah, I would have cropped that out. I kind of want to see this, where she's sitting in the middle between the two columns and have like turn this whole thing this way, where we're shooting it from over the shoulder of the Savage Crucible
Mhm.
figure.
Hmm.
I think that would be dope. And then that way you won't get that awkward lean on her.
Yeah.
because you'll be shooting
Right,
her straight
right.
on,
Yep.
and you won't know.
Yep.
Well,
There's a lot of dimension here, but in terms of the characters, I know you're saying, Pablo, it's a little flat, right? Like like I'd love to see them either have her like standing, like here's the other thing, like if you can't get a pose out of something, if you just can't get that crunch out of that waist or whatever the new way you need it to, change the pose. There's nothing here that says, I don't know what the story demands that she be sitting down, have her standing up and closer to us or something like that, and sort of looking past her or whatever. But yeah, or what you said, like have her sitting forward so you don't really see her leaning back, and have these two closer or something like that. But
it's cool though. I still like it. But
you do
make
more
a tighter
shots in
shot.
this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing. Like, sorry, one more thing. Like, that's another thing that like I would love to see people do is like, and maybe you do, and maybe you just don't like them. But like, if you're setting up and you're trying to learn, like, move things around. I mean, I don't do this at this point because I know what I want. I'm probably wrong sometimes that I should move things around. Sometimes I do if I feel it's just not working. But like it's a good idea to just like try, like, okay, I got this shot. I'm happy the way this is. Let me go back and like switch things around and try something else and see if it's any better. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Maz.
No, I was just gonna make a mention of if a figure can't get the ab crunch for a seated position that you want, a lot of people will sit there and try to seat a figure like this, where both legs are straight out in front of them and they're bent. Don't forget you have ankle articulation. You can lean them more onto their ankles, which will bring them forward some more. Another thing is maybe make kind of pull their legs apart more and try to tuck their knees more underneath them, so that they're more on the edge of the seat, and that way it'll get them to leaning forward more instead of back like that.
You should be able to get more bend out of this figure. I'm not
I don't know with
like,
the waist, but with
I'm
the
not
knee,
calling you out, but like you could definitely get a straight up and down.
I think the seat that she's on is too low. If that seat
that
was
could
a
be
little
too.
taller,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
that could very well be it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Alberto, man, this is beautiful, man. Can't wait to see what else you got coming.
This is a very nice shot. Awesome setup.
Let's see here. Oh, it's me. All right, we already went over this one, I think.
Good boy.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
get.
they're reissuing this guy, guys. If you guys want this figure, this is the DLX 30 Soundwave from the Bumblebee line. They are reissuing this according to Harry. So,
I got him on pre-order.
nice.
Nice.
This
I have
background's
this is
all
the-
generated.
Not missing out this time.
I have the G1 of this. I'm the only Transformer I actually ever had.
Oh, I love Soundwave, dude. I love Soundwave. This is the G1 cassette, though.
Awesome.
The reissue G1 cassette.
Oh,
So
that doesn't come with him, right?
no, he doesn't. He comes with the original.
Just Ravage,
G1.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ravage is in his chest there.
Right.
But yeah. But we won't hang out too long on this. I don't think I had a BTS.
It's very nice. Very nice. Very
I don't
Awesome
like the
pose, by the
background.
way. Awesome
It's kind of
pose.
fake
You don't like the
looking.
what?
The background I felt like didn't quite work. I couldn't get generated
The
fill. to do
lighting
what I-
matches.
The lighting does match. Yeah.
You know what it might be is that, and this is a tricky thing, and I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the
The
case.
angle's
either.
not right on the background. I think.
No, is the background completely generated? Like even the ground?
No, the background's of a screenshot of the video game, the Transformers video game.
So
that
what's
came
the
out with
ground
the-
that he's on?
He's not
Is the
really
ground-
on that ground. That's the thing. See,
So the whole thing is generated in the back.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. So
or
the
is it
ground doesn't quite
screenshot?
line up.
Okay.
and that's
So
what's
that
hard.
that is the one. So it's a tricky thing to do, and like you gotta, but and you've done this before, so it may have just been like an oversight. But like the foreground of the ground should be more like the ground is out of focus. So you know what I mean, like so closer to his foot. If that was in focus, and maybe a couple little elements like that fan or whatever there were a little more in focus than the rest of it, and it wasn't uniform, then it would look a little more like he's in that. Because I don't think the background looks bad, and
No, it doesn't
I
look
think the
bad.
lighting matches it perfectly. That you've done with the figure. I just think it's the depth is not selling like that he's in there as much. If you look closely, you got to look closely. I mean, it looks good. If you had cropped him off at the thigh or something like that, I think it would have been
I popped off
it's
this
totally
toe, and I did that because I was using a vignette to kind of to kind of hide the fact that this wasn't a different depth. It was like all one curve. So I tried to hide it a little bit, and I had to crop it a little bit down here, and then and then just kind of vignette it a little bit. But it's still, you know, yeah, you can.
I think it'd be a cool landscape shot, too.
Yeah,
I mean, you might have to lose the little what's the little tape dude's name? I don't know.
Elizabeth.
But, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
But
That's nice.
Yeah, I had fun with this one. I mean, it was good to pull him back out.
He's nice.
I did 2 shots with him. So
Oh, this is awesome, Anthony.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew this.
Homework,
He,
man.
like, this is the kind of stuff. Like, I knew this was Anthony's thing. Right off.
wow.
I
The
kinda like
lighting
this
is
version.
gorgeous.
I don't know.
Very
I
nice.
like both.
That is awesome.
Stop cheating.
I like little stuff like this, like just
Mhm.
little prop shots like this.
Yeah,
It's fun.
you already want the foot clipping. I don't want to wear them out. I don't want to wear them out.
We'll bring out the Sama clip.
No, you guys
Lost
are
the
still
time.
going.
You gotta find a clip of somebody losing a foot, like being cut off.
Yeah.
Something like that. Ooh, I got a clip. I got to write it down. I gotta write it down. To remember it later.
I mean, not too gruesome,
You,
maybe
Trevor.
off screen,
No.
but like
it's,
you know.
it's another Eddie Murphy one, man. It's another,
Okay.
you know,
Another Eddie
my-
Murphy
my
one?
pinky toe.
Yeah, this is
That's a really
beautiful.
nice shot. Yeah, I love the
It's, I
lighting.
mean, a bold, move to cut the cat off. You know what I mean? Like which seems to be the main subject. I mean, if I had one critique, I would say I'm not. It's not even bad though. That there isn't really a focus to this. Like kind of the middle urn there. It's not an urn. It holds
This is the
organs.
one
I
that
can't remember what it's
focused
called, but is kind of the focus, but it's a little dark. So maybe I
Yeah.
would have had something like standing out. Maybe in place of the one that's fallen over, I would have moved that over to have that in focus or something, just to be like something that you could kind of like ground
There you
yourself
go.
in and then move around it.
Yeah.
But it's still great. I mean, your eye goes all around. I just don't know where to sort of land. I don't know. It's a beautiful shot, though. I mean, this is all. Maybe it's all bullshit. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Give a shout out to Thanos Copter. Just came in the chat. Man, what's up, buddy?
Yes, thank you, Canopic jar that holds the organs.
It's
of-
still Mafia, man.
Not sure what
I missed you
scale
last
this is,
time,
but
I'm happy to wait it. Oh yeah, thanks, man. What's going
I'm
on?
not sure what
All
scale
right.
this is, but I feel like I like the fact that the sand is
That's the
in
Mythic
scale
Legions.
with the rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is all
okay.
the stuff that came with the
Yeah.
Mythic Legions
Mhm.
stuff, which I almost bought when I saw them on the 20th, but
I missed it. I was like,
Yeah,
I need
this
to
looks
start
like that
having-
vase filler sand, or I mean, I think it. I think it works. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't know. I think it works. It sells
Yeah,
it. I mean,
just
if you're really nitpicking it,
slightly
it's like
over.
yeah, the grains are a
Slightly,
little bit,
but yeah, I still think it works.
yeah.
I think he uses that playground sand from.
yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what he said that he used. I can't remember. That's
There's like a super finely ground sand like that I've bought I think from
The-
Home Depot that I've used for like sand bags. You know what I mean? For like the cameras and stuff. That shit
Ooh.
gets everywhere. As soon as you drop it, there's a dust cloud like freaking
Yep.
pig
About
pen
right.
from Peanuts, man,
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's so fine. That's
It's
why.
a mess. Yeah, but it looks good, but it's a mess.
Alberto, I can't watch that. No, I can't watch that.
Oh God, no. Let's please not.
And then if you read the book, they actually just cut them off. The spoilers. I love this shot, Anthony. This is
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, man.
This was a bottle of sand
Oh.
from Hobby Lobby for crafts. So, you
Oh,
know,
never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yep.
so-
I think that's what I use as well.
But yeah, Ronan, the environment here is the focus. I mean, it's not really any particular item. We're supposed to just take in the whole scene, almost like we're looking at a whole bunch of treasures on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, so we can forgive the fact that we don't know where the focus, like, for the camera actually is. But you know, it's just supposed to be us looking at a scene.
Well, there's focus, but like
Well, yeah, it's right here. It's right.
I
on
feel
us.
it's what I like, and like also, but I mean, a lot of times there are people who will do this with cropping that is it's bold and it like it assaults my sense of like needing to see the product
Assault.
because I'm so used to doing like product photography that I'm like, oh my god. But it's not wrong, and it looks good, and it's cool, and I love the shadow play, and I love the light and everything, and it just looks like you just walked into some like old forgotten tomb and took a picture of what was laying around. So It's cool.
All right, Anthony, man, thank you so much. By the way, guys, we got 28 in the
Ooh,
chat.
the
Let's
second
go ahead and hit
shot.
that
Look,
like
take a look
button.
at the second shot for a second.
Let's
I
hit
didn't
the
realize it
like
was a
button,
second
guys.
shot.
Subscribe if you're not already subscribing.
Yeah, I like this one too.
Make sure you
Damn,
get everybody here.
that's nice.
I love the
like that.
depth.
I like those. What is the? Well, I know that's the NECA
The sarcophagus. Yeah.
sarcophagus, but what are the stuff on the? What's the stuff on
And
the
the back,
right?
I
That looks
don't.
Cool.
That does look neat.
Those look
Probably
good,
some.
man.
It wouldn't be generated fill. He doesn't really use it. I don't know.
Oh, it might be. That might be digital. I don't know.
If it
Tell
is,
us
the
your
lighting is perfect.
secrets, Anthony. I'll ask you on the show.
Yeah. Well, Anthony's
job,
here
man.
somewhere, so he'll
No, I know.
he'll
I
do
know.
it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
Yeah, I like them both. I'd pointed this one out too.
Yep.
But what I like about the first one that I don't like about this one is you get the mask here. This I feel like is a really nice point of contrast that really needs to be over here, and I don't think you get that over here. I mean, like this one, you get lost in the shadows.
You know what? I mean, as much as I like that second shot, the way it is, again, it's just coming to like it's just me like having something like it's focused on the cat in the second one, but the cat's head is cut off, and that's like, I don't know. But like if you had the mask in the sand in the front there, and then focused on that, and everything else was sort of like, you know, innocuous in the back, that would be kind of cool. Only because, like you said, you're right. It's kind of like contrasty to everything else that's in it. And so maybe if that was the focus, I'd feel a little better. But
Yeah.
it's still a
Well,
great
Anthony
shot.
says these are the bigger jars that
Oh,
smaller ones are.
Really? Where did you find those? Those are
Ooh.
amazing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta get those. Damn. those are
He
awesome.
forgets the name. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep
Anthony's got
moving.
like a great set of like props, man.
That's
It's
the
just,
best
like, right
accessories
back.
around, man. That little system of his, God.
If you are right, though, I'm not sure I even thought about a focus.
That also makes me nervous.
But anyway, guys, yeah, we got
Mixes all his
28 here in the
props.
chat. Guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribing, and make sure you, of course, go to the description and get everybody's information. Make sure you follow, subscribe, all of them as well. Toy at 40s again with some turtles versus
Some dreadnoughts and
this is
that
the
guy
guy
from
from
Mad
Road Warriors.
Yeah, where does that figure come from? Is that a custom? I
He doesn't
need
look like he
that.
poses too well, but yeah.
It is a nice. You know what? I think they did make figures of Mad Max. Hold on.
Really?
I'll double check.
Oh, is what this says.
Wes? I need Wes, man. That's amazing.
Wes, yeah.
I mean, it's not great looking, but I mean, just the fact that there's. They never licensed Mad Max, so it's got to be like a third party company making those.
I don't
Anyway,
know,
sorry,
but
I don't want to
Toy-
mean to derail, but like that blows my mind.
Toy at 40s, man, killing it, man. This is cool, man. I love it. Yeah, they did make things for Road Warrior, but who?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they had some Road Warrior figures. So I'm looking at them right now, actually.
Wes?
Right.
That's
Let me
Wes.
see. Let me see who made them.
Into Toys? That's another tag here, is it? I don't
It
know.
must be in like an Australian thing or something, man.
Oh, no.
Anyway, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
great
Into
concept. I love the turtle with the cape and it looking like
He's in the Batmobile.
It looks like yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very little articulation. I was afraid of that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. it
And this
looks
guy,
like-
yeah. I don't see any bend in the elbow at all. So.
I just think the angle could have been like more from either the point of like from behind the guy that's on the hood. You know what I mean? And have him aiming at him or something
Yeah.
like that. The gun blast is a little bit bright. It's like the highest point of contrast is right there in the middle, and you really want to be looking at, the turtle's face. Apologize, I don't know which turtle this is.
That's Donnie.
Donnie.
Oh, this is the Donnie. This is the 5K. No, this is not the 5K.
No, it's the
Donnie.
No,
Mezco.
Mezco. It's a Mezco
Oh,
one.
Mezco. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have either used a plastic effect for that or no effect at all. I think something like that. It's a great concept, man. I'd love to see more shots
Yeah.
like this. Like, do more of this. Also, I don't know. How do you guys feel about blurring the wheels? Like, I don't know.
A little bit. I would. Oh.
It works. It works here. It's
Not
okay.
that bad.
It's not
I
too
feel
bad.
it's just I don't know.
If everything's in motion, you have like the cape going in motion, or some scarves or hair, or whatever. It goes with it. It's good. It wouldn't detract from me. It would detract from me
Yeah.
if it was still and I could read the name, and you see dust kicking up like it is now. Like that would bug me.
Maybe. I mean, I guess so. I mean, it depends on the speed you're going. I suppose that you wouldn't be able to capture that as a still. You know what I mean? Like, as you wouldn't capture the tire not in motion. But yeah, I suppose.
Effect wise, the thing that's really throwing me off is how clean the car is.
You call that clean? I just say
This-
it's not enough, but it's
That-
dirty.
that-
Enough.
No, look at it. It's clean. Look at it. It's clean. It's just a matte sheen to it. That's all it is.
Takes care of his car, man.
Ronan.
It's cool though. It's cool.
Essentially-
It looks silly
How
if
many
you
really-
think we're fighting on a parked car.
Like
Hey,
if
I
you
watched
go
that just recently.
go to the BTS, like if you like it's not top down, but like if you had that guy, if you took it from behind his head and you had Donnie like hanging out and like the gun is pointed at, it could be a more dramatic angle. That's all I'm getting at. It's cool shot though. I mean, I like the
Well,
concept.
I think in their defense though, they're unable to get that arm to make it look like it's driving if you do the other pose because it is.
Yeah, you
it's
could hide
too
it
wide of
behind
a
the
base
windshield.
here.
You know what I mean? You could completely not even see that arm at all. Like I'm talking about going in front of the car, and kind of shooting down the edge of the car. You know what I mean? The edge of the hood and the side. Of the car. Like have that guy, like crawling over and like shoot beyond him, and have Donnie like looking at the camera and firing the gun. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you get Wes in there, but you could put him behind him or something like that on the back of the car.
So Collecting Brothers was just giving a shout out to Lou, and I was trying to wait till Lou got back to read it, and then Pablo changed it because he's
Look, you
gonna
figure
be all hands on.
Yes, this is true. That is true.
I sent you the link, Trevor.
Just want to give a shout out
okay,
to
thank
Lou.
you.
Says your figure knowledge base is impressive.
I found one for you on eBay.
Oh shit!
Cloud Foxwell, Donnie just
Thank
got
you?
the
Question
fire
mark?
shot.
Oh my god! Look at that. That's
Just
wild.
messed it up, yeah.
Wow, that is terrible.
It is.
Jesus, that's terrible.
You guys turn up that World Warrior.
Pretty. Wow, I didn't even know these existed. Oh my god! Look at.
They have
Oh
the
my
whole.
god! They got them all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They got Wolf Boy.
We're gonna move on. Toilet 40s though. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Oh my
Let's
god!
let's see where we're at here.
They
We are
look awful.
immersion.
That's really
a little bit of
Wow.
a little bit
this
of
is
exorcist
awesome.
right here. This is a cool Reagan. Is this the Terror Tune thingies or
Yeah,
awful. I think it is. Yeah, Tiny Toon.
Tuning
Yeah.
Terror Reagans and the
Toonie
Kai
Terrors, yeah.
Lab
I love the teddy. I think
Alpha style. This is the
fear the
last
teddy bear
one.
more than her.
Yeah.
That teddy bear just.
Now I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting this Last of Us style though. Look how versatile this is.
Teddy bear is creepy.
Yeah.
Wait, that's lit.
I
Yeah.
would
What
worry
is
more
what is
about
the what do you mean the Last of Us style? What is that?
That
What is-
dial that they sold
From
on
Kai Labs. Kai Labs did a.
Oh yeah. Right.
AFK 1 sec.
Yep. This is a dope shot. I love the lighting. Yeah, like just the overall mood in this shot is sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool. My only nitpick is I would have liked to have seen it like straight up and down, like her straight up and down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the whole thing, because there's only a slight tilt to it.
Yeah. I
So like, why not? I don't know. I'm always like, why not have that straight if you're not going to completely do a Deutsch curve on this or Deutsch tilt, whatever the hell it is, then just straighten it. But man, that's really cool, man. The lighting is cool. Figure looks good, man. Like for one of those Toonie Terror things,
yeah.
it looks pretty creepy. Like
It does.
It's creepy. Candelabra looks good. He's got little lights on there. He did a good job with like the candle lights on there. Yeah, it was really nice, man.
Yeah, this is awesome. I like this. But yeah,
Aaron does great stuff, obviously.
I do like that teddy bear.
Yeah.
Did that come with the figure?
I don't think so. I don't remember her even having a teddy bear in the movie, so I don't think she.
It's been a while. I don't remember either. Probably not. She probably threw up on it and they had to throw it out.
What's so funny, man?
Oh, nothing. Just teddy bear talk.
Yeah, I like the lighting on this shot, man. I don't know what you guys said about it, but I'm digging this. Although Reagan's got a lean to her, she's like, maybe it's just the Dutch angle. or
Dude, you
something.
said the same. I just said the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
the whole
that's
thing is
something.
like just tilted like about 5 degrees, and it should just be like straight.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys already covered it then. Let's go.
Good. No,
Super
no,
creepy,
good.
according to Thanos Copter.
It is creepy.
I like how they made a Toonie figure fairly creepy.
She's a super
They
creep.
did, man. And it is a solid shot, man. I love the colors here.
Yeah.
So, toy immersion, man. We're gonna keep moving. Oh, we got Ghost Rider Anul with the Ghost Rider.
Nice.
Nice
He's
pose.
riding some ghostes. Ghostes.
No.
All right, look, Amazon, stop trying to be enablers, man. I don't care if you found something on my light.
What's going on with the head? Here.
That looks photoshopped in there.
I think
You get
so.
the angle or
I think
something.
Composited.
Something
Yeah.
does.
I think he composited the head over it, like so he can get a certain angle of it, maybe.
He did add
Maybe.
some sparks to it to give it some life.
That
but
too.
It
Yeah.
created some weird masking lines at the top.
We call
of
them
it.
embers, Miles. Embers.
Yeah, those things, embers. But most of those embers are from sparklers when people shoot them on black. So
I think he was going for like that like the see through the mouth kind of vibe that to show that's an actual skeleton, because you really can't do it with that figure because the ball
Okay.
joint. So I think maybe he took the head off, took a shot, and then put the
Moved
head
it.
on and took
Yeah.
a shot. Kind of.
Cloud is
Yeah.
mentioning that the figure's head doesn't really move too well. And,
Yeah.
what's up, Caleb? How you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
I wish there was some flame effects on the flame on his
chain?
neck too, or on his
Oh
neck.
yeah, on the
There's
neck.
some
Yeah.
on his
Nothing
neck
there.
right here. There's some flames
Yeah, but
there.
there's no
but-
Yeah,
effects
but
on
like looking like they're lit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the
Again,
new Legends Ghost Rider that just came
That
out?
is Legends Ghost Rider, the new one, the Donny Catch one, that the newer bike. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Again,
Pootie.
the what is that plugin called?
Oric.
Oniric?
Oric.
Oh, near it.
Oniric?
Oric.
Or
Yeah.
something or like that.
Something.
That could work well here.
I haven't worked out how to do fire too well with it yet. I did it on my my Gambit shot, but I think it was overpowering the actual effect. So
I also agree, Pablo. I think some flame on the chain as well would be kind of.
oh,
Yeah.
this is the retro card, Johnny. Okay, so the
Retro
newest
card?
Timeless. Gotcha, Matchutoy. Thank you, Matchutoy, for knowing more than Lou.
Oh, it's because the new one is Pendus. That's right.
Lou, I love you. I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't have the pins. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this one has the
Oh,
pin.
the
The
new
newer
one.
one doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Cloud.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Other than the glaring obvious photoshopping on the head, I think the lighting on the figure and on the background, everything is really nice. It's just that it really detracts. It like pulls your attention to it because it is the highest point of contrast on the figure. Then you just see like the outlines of the mask and all that kind of stuff. So, look, everybody's playing with their new Ghost Rider figure. I didn't buy that. I'm playing with my new Wolverine figure, and it's just
I like
my
the
new
old
one.
Ghost
It's been
Rider.
out for a while.
I want to get the retro one from that's
Johnny Blaze.
Oh, the Mezco Ghost Rider you said you wanted?
BBTS exclusive.
Oh, you can have that ugly one. That's an ugly one.
I've just seen pictures from SDCC. It looks tight.
I like
Yeah.
the regular colors, but
Very comic book accurate.
anyway.
No,
moving on.
no. Yeah, I mean, his lighting's always on point, but yeah, it's just the head that's a little awkward.
I do like that he's using like new like locations. Like this is not his normal like dirt.
It's not the normal
Team
cave
Canada.
that he's always shooting in.
Yeah, it's nice to see the change up. You got the fence back here, and you got a whole bunch of debris and stuff laying around, and it looks pretty cool, man. So it's lit really well back there. So, anything else for a new?
Nope.
All right.
Move on.
All right, what we got here? Raven Eye Studio.
Oh, what head scope is that?
That head is wild.
That is wild, but
It's translucent, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
That's crazy.
oh, Matchutoy. No, give me the brown suit. I want the brown suit Wolverine. Give it to me. Give it to me. And how's this rubbing this in, man? This you can buy this on BBTS, man.
Didn't they reissue the brown one?
They did, but it sold out like so quick.
Sold out right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because everybody I see complain about it, nobody has mentioned that they reissued it other than you guys here. Like,
No, they
I-
reissued
It was kind of a
got-
mess, like of falling apart. But
yeah, the bicep
it's good
kept
for-
popping off or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
'cause I just saw a post today where they're like, they need to reissue this one, and they were saying like all this other things got reissued, but that guy. And I was
Oh,
like,
I thought that one was. Or maybe the tiger stripe got reissued. Then.
No,
well,
I
he
could swear
did.
the
I
brown
get to
one got
reissue the tiger
re-released.
stripe.
Anyway,
I want that brown suit because I love the way his claws are.
Lou, did they reissue that?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was that?
Did they reissue the brown one or the tiger stripe?
They
From
they
the-
reissued the brown one. I'm pretty sure.
They reissued the tiger stripe. I have that one.
Stripe was reissued.
Was that the brown one?
Psylocke, Cyclops, but they didn't do the brown suit. No.
Okay,
They didn't.
yeah,
Could've
they
sworn
didn't
they
do
did.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the one everybody's waiting for them to reissue, and they probably will, considering
Yeah,
they haven't
probably
done
will.
it yet.
With the movie, they will for sure.
And I'll be jumping all over that. I will be ordering like 5 of them. Because I want backups. I want backups for my backups. I'm gonna be like Lou with King
Backups for
Conan.
my backups.
Yeah,
I would have
got
liked
five
more lighting on the other character though. Just like have a halo glow. Just
What-
light up that translucent head of hers too.
See, what I'm worried about here, though, really personally, is the fact that we're missing some feet.
And that's why.
No, but seriously, he's you got the foot cut off here. And it's
Yeah.
a weird crop spot for this. It needs to be a little bit lower or a little bit higher.
The
And-
lighting on the extreme set looks like it's coming from the top down. So I would have had top down lighting instead of the side lighting there. And like this is almost like a cinematic thing. Like you got to think. It's hard. It's not like an automatic thing, but like if you look at movies and things, like you do this from the standpoint of the character who's hiding behind the wall. You know what I mean? So this would be what's her name? Jeez,
Keep forgetting her name too.
I don't know.
Imbira
Think of her
Jimgyra.
name, Matchutoy.
Imbira Jimgyra is her name. So I would do it from like more of her point of view and have her even like maybe really tight in the shot and then see him coming around, bring him down a little bit and see him coming around the corner, lit from the top or something like that. Maybe armed, maybe a little more threatening. He's just like kind of talking to somebody. Maybe she's the threatening one. I don't know. Whatever. But just a tighter shot. Just tighter.
Yeah.
I think Raven Eye needs to do that. Just like get some like tighter
I agree.
tighter setups. That's all.
I'll give a shout out to Steve Morrow, who's in the chat now.
Yeah, what's going on, Steve?
And
Have you seen-
back to
have you seen anything from
Matchutoy.
Steve in a while?
Well, he just got here, so I don't know.
No, photography wise though.
I don't know. I'd have to. I'm paying much attention because I'm looking at Matchutoy going, I can't afford that brown suit Wolverine.
Ask for a high number, Maji.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, anything I throw at him would be like, you're wasting my time, son. Anyway, Raven Eye, thank you so much for sharing. Let's keep moving here. We got Casper,
Oh, what the?
and look at that. Look at
Yeah,
Casper, and let's everybody give Casper some love.
Hold your fire! Sweet little puppy.
Well, that's fast.
What? I give Casper some love. Me, sweet. What?
I like some of these secondary shots.
Yeah,
This is beautiful here. I love that.
Yeah, that second
Yeah.
shot's awesome.
The fourth shot is nice. with
I
the
always
cabooses
getting there,
and
getting
stuff.
there. Here's a 4 shot. This
Yeah,
the
that's
two
kinda cool.
cabooses.
Yeah,
Why are you looking at Casper's caboose, man?
I like a good caboose. So
I like that there's 2 color cabooses.
right?
I kind of. Oh, okay, that was it.
Second shot's my favorite.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on this. Yeah, this is it right here, the second shot.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Almost
nice.
like
That's a nice
daylight
angle.
coming through there, and it's
Mhm.
looking very natural lit, even though he's probably using a window.
You
Well,
starting model training now, Casper?
Right?
Giving up on NECA Ninja Turtles and going to model trains?
Steve's held off on tagging us for a while because we been backed up. All right, well,
Oh, okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Trying to get through it. Trying to.
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting.
It's pretty cool. I like the angle for sure.
Mhm.
It almost looks like he used a tilt shift lens.
I was just gonna say, like, this is where you want to use a tilt shift. I'm not
Yeah.
sure he did, but like, that's that, turning real life into toys, and then like
Mhm.
vice versa on the toys, it makes it look like you've done that to a real life shot or whatever. Model railroads are cool, man. I was into this stuff when I was little. I don't really have one. I mean, but like I don't know. I did a lot of that as a kid. That's really weird. I'm reflecting on that now. I read a lot of magazines about stuff like Dungeons and Dragons that I never actually played, and then I read a lot of magazines about building a model railroad that I never actually built. Interesting. I feel like I'm laying down on a couch.
Man.
But it's cool, man. I mean, this is a great source of like some really cool shots. I've seen some people do some stuff back then, and now like it looks super real. It's unbelievable the stuff that they do.
Yeah, I'm really
I
happy.
love
with
that.
this.
I love that one. I think it's in Japan or in China. They have a huge city that's all model railroad trains, and like they have kaiju figures in the scenes.
Oh yeah.
It looks awesome, man. People go in there to do photograph, like photography work, and it's like it's such an awesome stuff.
Well, there's a place. So I don't even know if it's there anymore, but in Times Square, like 3 or 4 years ago, there was a place called Gulliver's.
With Jack Black
something or other.
and Emily Blunt.
No, it was a place. Maz, stop. Gulliver's something or other. It wasn't Gulliver's Travels, but it was something like that. Gulliver's World or whatever. And it was all like miniatures of like New York and London and all these different cities, and it was all this kind of stuff, like just like little, the little people, and they had like balloons flying over, some little automated things. It was really cool, but like trying to take a picture there without them like hovering over your shoulder, like, hey, no, don't touch anything. It was like it was impossible. I think Matt Cohen, the guy who does the photography for Hasbro now for G.I. Joe, actually hooked up with them though, and they allowed him to go in there and take some pictures. So if you look at Matt Cohen, if you look at Shooting the Galaxies feed, you'll see like some stuff from there. I took some stuff, but it wasn't great.
Gulliver's Gate.
Yep, that's it. Gulliver's Gate. It was cool. I don't know if it's still there anymore, but it was really cool, man. It was cool.
All right. We're going to keep moving, though, Casper, man. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope you work out how you're going to share in the future since you want to rage quit. Mayfix Gambit with the Legends Cyclops.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Damn, man. Harry, you should have been.
I could find that clip where he's talking about how ready he is, but then I was like, that's just way too dirty. I can't do it.
Oh, you talking about shooting out my
guarantee.
Hey.
I just said Richard. That's all I said, Richard.
But yeah, man, I just recently got this Mayfix Gambit, man. He's gorgeous. I got to cheat a little bit. My wife got me a gift card, so I only paid like $80 in cash. So it was pretty nice. That place is Toy Photography Heaven. Yes.
It is. Yeah. It can be if they let you take some pictures, like lean over things. What's up, Costa?
So, yeah, man, this is a pretty clean shot, man. I kind of want a little bit more mood in the overhead light, though, because I feel like the light's there, but I just want like some atmosphere in there to kind of just, I don't know how to say it, just to kind of give it that
tone.
That tone, I guess. I don't know. Tone is the right word or not? Because you got overhead light, and I guess
is not enough of it.
No, the light is enough. I just want to give it some kind of aesthetic, not just a flat lighting.
There's not a lot of contrast on the bodies, except for maybe Gambit.
Because Gambit's got
probably because he's darker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
and he's got the shiny chest. Show a shiny chest.
How do we feel about
the only
this,
other thing is like, sorry, Harry, go ahead. Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, how do you guys feel about the slight tilt here? Does it
feels
work?
off?
It does feel off.
Yeah. Dutch.
There's a lot of lines in here. I mean, including his staff, which wouldn't have to normally be in line with everything else, but because everything's sort of tilted, he's straight up and down, and then like the environment is tilted. It looks weird.
And I think he used the staff to straighten the shot.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I think originally he had it, and it looked like Gambit was leaning forward, and he probably used the staff to straighten the shot, and it gave him that weird.
Gee, that's right, man. If you straighten out this shot, like the background and all the bars on
He's just leaning forward. Yeah.
Gambit would be like falling over.
Yeah.
I would have changed the pose then. I mean, well,
I think that's what happened. I think that's how he took the
maybe.
shot.
I have a hard time getting that Gambit to stand on his own, even with the staff. Like he wants to lean into it and then just fall. He doesn't
Is
want
that
to.
the
Like,
Legends one? Yeah, it's the Legends.
No, this Gambit.
No,
this
this Mafex?
The Mafex.
Is it?
You know,
Yeah,
the-
that's the
it's-
Mafex.
The Legends doesn't have a cloth.
coat off. That's what it is. The coat throws off his balance.
Yeah, the coat really does throw off his balance. The Wolverine though, his pose looks great. His pose is. I mean,
Yeah,
he-
I don't like that he's
scared.
not looking at anyone. And he's just kinda
Yeah, I
like
would have had him
off.
looking at Cyclops at least.
Yeah, giving him like a
Kind of
some
that way.
attitude.
Yeah.
But his pose is
Because his
great. I
caption
love
is
it.
he's calling him out. So
Yeah. It's
you
true.
know. Again, tightening this up and having like maybe even looking over like if you look at comics, like if you shot this where from the front of Cyclops and you had Cyclops just tilting his head, that's an indication that he's talking back to someone behind him. You know what I mean? You could be shooting over his shoulder, see his head, and then just see Wolverine and Gambit like sort of, you know, coming. You could maybe even get part of the stairs if it was a portrait or something like that. I don't know where they are. That there's chattering teeth and pizza on the ground too. Like I haven't seen a lot of
I think
chattering
he's
teeth
threw
in
some
New
stuff
York, but
in there, yeah.
especially not in Westchester. That's too clean for that.
Well,
Anyway.
it's
It
a
looks
cool
like the subway, I
shot,
guess.
like I said, I
guess
love
it's the
Wolverine's pose, but it does need some help as far as lining it up right.
Yeah, tightening it up.
Lining.
Yeah, for sure.
See, Ronan says, "Yep. If the figure doesn't agree to stand, tilt the frame. Not a good compromise." Like when I shot my Gambit recently, I actually had to use a stand. I mean, there was no to get him a nice straight up and down. He just needed a stand just to make sure he stayed balanced. You know, that's all I could do with it. Fence inside a subway. Yeah, it's been known to happen.
Yeah, when they have construction.
Yeah,
when they have
Sure,
construction work done, they'll if they don't
Maybe
have
not with the
enough
barbed wire, but yeah.
tanks, they'll put a fencing.
But not a lot of chattering teeth. I've never really seen.
Well, here's the way he's actually standing. So the staff is actually, he's not leaning, but the staff he's like using it to walk on, which actually looks better here from the straight on angle.
Mm-hmm. Because it looks like he's going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
all right, we'll move on, Eddie. Thank you. We got Zigzag Zoom. I have a bad feeling about this.
Interesting.
That's great.
Oh, wrong one.
No. Oh, saran wrap. Nice.
What is
Yeah,
the
look at
figure
that.
that's sitting on the rocks, or is it a boat? Oh, it's rocks.
It's
Okay.
just like a diver.
Oh,
like
it was a diver. Okay.
like
okay.
rocks,
Oh,
yeah.
now I see the flippers. Okay. Yeah.
That's great,
This
man.
is-
Because I mean,
Yeah.
this
it's fun.
saran wrap just came in clutch, man. Just
Yeah.
so great, man.
It looks really good.
Wow.
In the places that it does it, there's that one little sharp point that's kind of by the figure that looks a little, but it still looks good, man. It still
Yeah,
looks
there's
like,
one sharp point here. That one kind of
yeah.
grabbed my
But it
attention.
really sells around the tentacle, like it
Yeah.
really sells around there. And
Very
I don't know.
handsome.
He looks like he adds some drops and stuff, maybe in post around the edge of the rock or something. But like, man, it
It's possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
looks really good.
Hey guys, we got 35 in the chat, man. Let's make sure you're hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And make sure you go to that description and get everybody's information and subscribe and follow them as well.
Composition on this is awesome. Like, this is great.
And the colors is that water in camera or is he put that in post? I wish
Looks
Sonny
like
was here to
post.
ask, but I think it's in post because none of this is wet, unless he shot that before he. reviewed it.
I guess it doesn't look wet.
I mean,
Oh,
and
he's
it's
got a
not on
little.
him,
He's
it
got a
looks like all
little.
the-
Wow, he's got a little of the angel hair and stuff around there too. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I don't see that in the final shot, which is good. That's probably why that's working around the tentacle because he's got it nicely out of focus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it's just augmenting that. It's nice.
You see a little piece of hair right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a little spray of water too.
Yes, great job. Great job.
And he it looks like he wet the
funny.
tentacle too, which looks like authentic.
Is that what they're calling it now?
I was just gonna say that sounds like a euphemism, I guess, but
Too late. I jumped all over that, man.
are you wetting the tentacle in there, young man?
All right, Zigzag Zoom. Thank you. Here's the better of the two. This is my other sound wave shot I did. I think this was the better of the two. Top down, I did for you, Trevor. Actually.
Yes, but this is better. Yeah, definitely.
And this is
I like the lighting on this one a lot better than the other one.
that's all
Yeah.
in camera. This piece here is in camera, but these little bits here is generated fill, just like the little rocks and stuff. And that was able to generate and fill properly. But DLX Soundwave, man, I love this figure, man. He's so,
Can't wait to get them in, man.
Yeah,
Where's that little dude coming from?
He's jumping out of a ship.
Is he? Is he?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I wonder where he comes from. That's all. Oh, he's coming from the. Okay, I got you. Oh, the chest is open. I didn't see that. I didn't know.
Only you have to explain Transformers 2. Didn't you?
Really?
We all,
Really? Only
we all
me?
walked into that one. We all walked into that one.
We all did.
All right, if you say so.
No, this is good. This is cool.
This is a cool shot. It is.
Is he part of him like that? I thought it was a bird or something like that. No.
No, the bird was another one. I mean,
Yeah, the
we
bird
had
was on the
little
tape, yeah.
cuts in the cartoon. So the bird I used in the other shot just because.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that comes with him is Ravage, the panther.
Oh, okay.
This is the panther.
Did they didn't call either one of them mixtape? That's a miss. I think.
No.
That would have been nice.
All right, we'll move on.
That would have been a good name, actually. Oh,
Right.
AP Rex, man, what the? Look at this, man. This is
Okay.
freaking
Nice.
cool, man.
Very cinematic.
Yeah.
I would have wanted
Simple.
a little bit more punch to the eye, but I like
Yeah.
You want a little
Just
bit
a
more
hair
light to the
more.
eye? Is that what you're saying?
a little bit more punch to the eye. Like it's not bright enough.
So you don't want to say light?
No.
No. No.
All right,
I don't
all
think light. Just a little more punch. I think.
All right.
Punch.
Damn.
I know where this goes.
I like the godlight on this. It looks really good.
Yeah, the godly eye looks really great.
Oh, wait, you said light.
That's not the same night. That's not the same.
Punch the eye. Agent Variant. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, Agent?
Punch the light, man. Punch the light.
Punch the just punch the eye.
Dude, no, he did a great
What's up,
job
George?
here with this. JP Rex, you really tend to nail your lighting on these figures, but
Yeah.
you don't usually play around a lot with dark so much, and I really like this take on things.
Yeah, that's
It's
true. Yeah, you're right. He does.
Really
they
different for
don't.
you, and I like it. I like
Yep.
how you're able to pull him out, make him look good, and then you're still seeing a little bit of the foreground objects here, and you got enough light coming around his head. I agree with Pablo though. If you could have gone with was it Dodge Burn, one of those two, I get confused all the time. Photoshop tells me, and I just click on it.
Dodge.
So you just want to pull that eye a little bit out with Dodge or Burn, whatever that one is.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean, it looks soft, but it looks like it's like a soft focus filter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not out of focus. It just looks like soft.
No,
really
it-
nice. Man. I like that.
It really helps sell the softness of the light in there too. It's like not a hard light. It's just barely lighting this guy, man. And I love how it just pops perfectly on. So this is a good one, man. Any other thoughts?
Wow, nice shot.
We're gonna keep moving. JP Rex, beautiful work. We got Alpha Raptor up next.
Oh my God!
We're back.
Hey.
What have they done to this thing? He's wearing a
A
hat.
big U-turn from where we were just at, but still
Goggle
great.
hat on.
At first, I thought there were two pieces of corn, but no, they're the goggles that were they were the goggles that are inside the Explorer in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it on his head? Does that? It's got to be something from the movie that I don't know.
Playtime
because
with the dinosaurs. man.
Well, those are the night vision goggles that Timmy uses.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I don't know why the dinosaur has them, but
Yeah,
they
I
should
think
be
it's
on
just
Timmy.
cute. Yeah.
Is this Jurassic Park or some
Well,
I think this is
one of
just
the movies I
no.
didn't see?
No, I think this is just his own take on.
Okay.
on
All right.
just a cute shot.
It's a great shot. I mean, again, doing a great job of blending that background and
Mm-hmm.
and the
We needed
poses on
one
these
more.
simple figures. Light might be a little. I mean, it's hard to say what the light in the background is. It almost looks.
It's backlit.
Yeah, but it's
You can tell by the
it's
tree.
very high noonish, like 1 o'clock. You know, in the afternoon. It's not like a very. So I mean, it's not wrong what he's got. I think I would have liked to have seen the light a little behind the figures and maybe bounced or something like that.
I think what it needs is a little, not a big one or anything, but like a little rock or something, like just over here separating that foreground from the background. Because you see with the grass, it just falls off.
You don't think the
to
grass
where
does
the-
it? Well,
No,
yeah,
because
so-
I feel like it just all cuts off at the same level of the grass.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like run a rock in
Yeah.
between that screen and that, just a
Mhm.
little, it's just like see a little tip of rock or something, just to let you know that
Mhm.
there's something else back there. before
Yeah,
it falls
maybe.
off.
Or a
That's just me, though.
different sort of greenery or something.
Yeah, just something
Yeah.
else to just give you that little bit more depth, and I think it would be really nice. Cloud Foxwell says he's teaching the dinosaur how to be a creeper. Here, take these goggles; they'll never see you. Machi says, "I'm watching on my phone, and this looks like a render to me." That's pretty nice, man. It's really nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Um,
I think even if taking those little grass pieces, and I think that's like a matte type of thing. If I've seen it in his back, like taking another one of those or a partial of it and putting it further back before he gets to the screen. So then that you can see some of it in the back. That's a little out of focus, but if there was more of that went back further, it would blend better into whatever background he's got a little bit. It's kind of similar to what you're talking about with the rock, yeah. But a really nice composition.
Yeah,
I just think the light is almost kind of in the wrong place. I don't know. It feels like it's in the wrong place.
Well, actually, it is because if
background.
you look at Timmy, he's lit up on this side, and then you look at this tree, and this is all the dark side. There's no light on this side. So
yeah, under the tree is a shadow, so the light would be coming from behind them.
So it wouldn't be on this front side. And so Timmy's lit wrong. These figures are lit wrong from the background. Timmy.
That is his name, right, in the movie, Timmy?
Yeah, yeah, Timmy.
Okay.
I'm going with it. Timmy. All right, Alpha Raptor, thank you so much for sharing. Where we at? We're at Turtle Toy Fanboy with some Lou pandering. And Pablo too, I guess. You both.
I guess.
Hey, that would be a great figure, a Lou Panda, right? Like Lou Panda, like little panda is a Lou.
I need a panda, but I'll settle for the War of Warcraft from.
You can get him too, man. Shoot, man. Mr. Pandorius.
The base and everything, so that and the yin and yang.
Too many toys, Lou. I can't buy them all.
Well, you're getting 5 Wolverines. You should have enough.
I got 2 Wolverines. I got the Hano and then I got the movie one.
And about the Mafex, that's $100 a pop, baby. That's $500 right there.
Yeah, but it's worth it if I were to get that.
The only thing I would have done a little different is I would have had
Thank you, Papa.
Mikey looking at the white Senja. Because I know the head is hard to tilt down unless you pop it off, but he's looking at nothing.
Pretty much.
So I would have had him looking at the white Senja because since he's
like
grabbing his hand,
I didn't see him come from behind that. That something or other.
That's the only thing I would have done different. But everything else, I think I like everything. I like the way the lighting is coming off from the ground on the camera lift, just lighting them up. So that looks pretty tight, and I like the blue light coming in from camera right. Just lighting them up.
We're like seeing a little lower. It's a little eye level.
Yeah, a little lower angle too would have been nice.
Yeah,
almost like you're on the level with this guy getting dealt with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Getting Mikey a little more imposing.
Yeah,
and Blue Tack is your friend for getting these heads to look down and whatever where they need to. That's what I used on mine.
Yep.
I mean, it's a great shot. I mean, just the eye line.
Good lighting.
Wise.
Yeah, the lighting.
It's really nice, man.
Yeah.
Turtle Toy Fanboy. We're gonna
lots of clarity and you can. There's a lot going on in the background, but you can definitely discern everything from the background.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Mikey's on this photo. Yeah, Mikey's the last Ronin, dude. Oops, spoilers.
What? Damn it!
I do like that I do love that he incorporates his logo into the background.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize.
That's nice. That's nice, man.
He's always
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on, man. We got Warforged JP, and these are different. I mean, there's Warhammer, but they have faces and stuff. It's weird. It's weird that they have faces.
I kind of like this. I like this.
He's
I mean, not that I
scared.
don't like Warforged
He's
stuff, but like it's kind of like, all right, I know what to expect. Last couple of weeks though, there's been some different stuff.
Did a great job on the sword, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's supposed to look like that in the toy was. I mean, I think
no. That's some post.
he did some effects of that. It looks good. It worked out pretty well. Nice.
It is drawing my eye a little bit, but like it's cool.
It's a good.
But man, I like this. I like the color. Again, like here's another case where like this looks obviously like it's like a storm breaking and it's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and the light is behind them clearly in that sun in those clouds, and while he's got a little bit of that, it's almost like too brightly lit in the front of them. You know what I mean? Like you just would have bounced a little light and had it like a little bit more contrastier and darker in the front.
It's
Just to blend into the background. That's all. You know what I mean? It's a cool shot. It's just like
Yeah, well, he dodged and burned all the metal work on the front of him.
So- I was gonna say it's nicely composited for sure because it's a composite image.
Is it composite? He doesn't
Yes,
shoot
so
the digital.
so
Okay.
Ward
Well, I guess yeah.
shot
yeah.
her, and my buddy Redeemer shot him, and then they did a collab.
Oh, no kidding.
That's
okay.
crazy, actually.
Oh, all right. Well, then
Really
that's pretty
good.
good. I gotta say, it's a good
Composite. That's really-
good composite.
Yeah,
Yeah, fooled me. Wow.
yeah. I thought they were
Yeah.
both in the shot.
Because they
man.
look like they're both shot with the same light for the most part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job with that, man. Hell yeah. Good job.
All right.
Warforged and
That's an
Redeemer
interesting
Customs.
collab.
Yeah, because I've done a few collabs with Redeemer in the same way.
Okay.
We both took different shots and then composited both images together.
Oh.
I would say we should do that, but I don't know if I want to do that.
All right, we're gonna move on. Warforged, thank you so much for sharing there, buddy. Raven Eye again, which we've had a few of these already. So we're
See,
not
but this is better though.
was
Like,
better,
all right,
yeah.
it's not. What's wrong with this, Pablo? Go ahead. Like,
It's
What's
the
that?
lighting on her that
I don't like
irked me because
his
the way
pose.
the
Oh.
pose too, but the lighting on her and the back, like there's lighting coming from above her, but yet it's not lighting her, just the back.
But it does kind of match the background. It's just like the background looks like this looks composited. You know
This
what I mean?
one
Like
does,
there's
yeah,
no
but I'm-
contrast in the background. Like there's contrast on her.
Yeah.
I think that's what the deal with the background is. But let's talk about composition wise. Much better. Like this
Yes.
is much more
And it's tighter.
of
I like the
a
tightness of the shot.
interesting setup for this.
Yep.
I'll give you that. Yeah, definitely.
It's
I
just
would
the
go even
contrast. I don't
tighter.
know what happened. What's that,
Yes.
Harry? Go ahead.
I was gonna say I would go even a little tighter.
Maybe.
It could be
Yep.
just a croppy, like cropping issue.
Well, I
From
don't
the
think you
top
want to drop the
and the
tail out.
bottom, maybe a little bit,
Mhm.
and have it be as more cinematic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you would have the 69, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Super
it.
biased. Yeah.
So good to know, Collecting Brothers, and yeah, Lexi Lou, best of luck with the music. All right, but
Oh,
we've,
okay.
we've done a lot with Raven Eye, so unless there's anything else new, we're gonna keep moving.
But this is better. This is
Yeah, the
more like that.
The composition.
Collecting Brothers. Speaking of the Collecting Brothers, Jacob
Oh,
Marley
okay.
on the stand.
Oh my God, I feel bad for him. Jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
now
okay.
That's why his
All right.
mouth is open that wide.
Yeah. He's like,
Now I understand.
Yeah, I mean the stand is a bit detracting, but you got a nice lighting and nice color in this one. I like this one a
Mhm.
lot. This one you got a lot of grain and weird depth
yeah.
thing going on here. It's just interesting choices there. I don't know.
Why?
But he did some. I mean, he removed the stand in this shot.
Yep.
Yeah,
The first shot, I think.
I
is
mean, you
just
can
a-
kind of see where it was.
You
but
can still kind of see it a little
yeah,
bit.
you see a little bit of there, but
see the third one. It would be good. It's just that the face is not in focus.
It's not
yeah,
in focus.
there's no
Yeah.
focus anywhere here.
But that's nice. I mean, I like the lighting on that one, and
Mhm. The contrast on this is nice.
yeah, and the background looks good. It just needs to be in focus there. I don't know why it's not, because the other two are.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that third one not
That's
a focus?
strange. Yeah.
Yeah, that is strange.
Right.
I like the first one, but yeah, the stand is taking my attention. That's the only problem with it.
Well, yeah, obviously, I'm not sure why you lead with that one, John. But like the third, like if you had cropped this,
Mhm.
like at the top, like the third one, this shot itself
Mhm.
looks pretty good. Like
Yeah.
the lighting is interesting. You know what I mean?
Looks
Like
good
I would have
standing
cropped
here,
this
too.
first
Stand
one,
is still in this one.
like
yeah.
right at his waist, and like had it like a real tight shot.
Yeah,
Agent
why is it
Variant
so
says
out of
we're too
focus?
Probably about the crotch joke. We're too much. Apparently.
Come on, George.
No, man.
And also, I just a tip. Whenever you're planning on using stands, and I know you plan on removing them, so the way you have it here, you're giving yourself more work and having to remove it. I would have flipped that bin to the back,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
and you would have had less work to remove that stand. And
Yeah.
it was still.
Make
But
it
the
more
fact that you put it
profile.
in front of you, in front of him, made you like it just made it more difficult for you to remove it.
Well, he might need it in front because he's leaning forward a little bit, and he might need it that you know the
The
balance.
bin that I could see, but the thing also, if that's the case, you could
Well, he
have
could have lined it up so it was more like straight. Instead
yeah,
of
so it wouldn't have
yeah,
been
definitely.
as difficult to remove. Yeah, you just have to kind of pre-plan it sometimes, because sometimes I run into the same issue, but then I don't notice it until I see it in my camera, and then I have to go reset everything up to make sure I
Yeah.
balance it where the stand is not like in front of a leg where it's going to cost me more work to have to remove it.
Mm-hmm. Always take into consideration how much work it's going to be to remove a stand. At least I do. I'm always very cognitive about where that stand is and what I'm going to have to take to get rid of it. And sometimes I do such a good job of hiding it on its own, like the Mandalorian shot with Stitch I did this week or last week. I almost forgot to take out the little bits that were there. I was like, because I completely just weren't noticing it. I was like, forgot about it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. The little crotch clamps are still there. I got to take those off.
Yeah, and sometimes you can use the
Crotch
props
clamps.
in your shot.
Hate those crotch clamps.
You could definitely use some of the props, like to block the stands. Yeah, look at that right there.
Oh, you're cropping the head though, man. Ooh.
Yeah, but that's not that bad though.
I know. I'm just giving you grief.
I don't know what happened
He's
to
a
the
crop
hand
master.
here. What
You
the hell?
gotta- you gotta give him tech with it.
I will do it.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell it did to that. Like it did the generator expand and it like took his hand off for some freaking reason. That's weird.
Yeah,
I mean, all I
like
needed was
wire
this little
fuse.
corner, and like Photoshop's like, nah, you know what? I don't like that hand.
I was like, I don't think you
You.
need it.
Nah, lose the hand. It's like some sort of executive producer from some. I was like, nah, you don't need a hand. Nobody likes a hand.
Nobody likes a hand.
People like feet. They like feet. Everybody wants feet.
Don't say it.
Oh,
I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose.
Oh, you I had to give one.
I like this shot, nice and tight like this. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little brightness to it, and boom, man, that's
Bam.
not bad. You know what I mean? Like,
And then if you had
It's
the
exciting.
Oniric, if you had the Oniric, you could even like cause them to have like a glow and
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can add like a little glow to that the highlights there. Would make them
I
glow.
mean, if nothing else that I've contributed to this show, it's like cropping can save your shot, man. Like you can definitely do some stuff with that, and like take a
Alright.
shot that's like you're like meh, and turn it into something good.
all right,
But these are good. Lighting is nice on these. I like it.
You buy
Some
feet
of them.
packs on 5K, huh? All right. We're still trying to keep my original concept, but
Oh,
it
that's
wasn't.
that's
It's
weird.
all
I've
good,
seen
man.
that.
It's all good.
No, it's good though. It's great.
You definitely
great
got it
shot,
going
though.
on, man. We just gotta work it out. But
I knew Thanos Copter would know about that feet pack too.
Harry, did you go over this for May the 4th or anything? No, no, you did this after, didn't you? You did this after May the 4th.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with this one. I got a better one
What?
coming up, so we can.
That's nice.
I mean,
I
you're
like
not
that.
happy with this one. Everything's fine. We can.
Thank you. It's just daytime lighting. I've always struggled with that. So
I mean, for the effect that you go for, like, which is like a cinema still. I mean, this looks like cinema still, man. This- you
And
know
who
what I mean?
knows
Like,
what?
thank you.
And who knows what daylight lighting is on another planet?
well,
Right,
no,
yeah,
I don't even like. This is this planet. Like when you got that white out. Like if you're setting up, and this means like if you're setting up a photo, like my instinct would be like, okay, I got to show like some variation in the back, or like a mountain in the distance or something. But that's not really what it would
Yeah.
look like if you had a mountain that ended there and it was just like bright sky. You know what I mean? Like if you were shooting this with a camera, which is what Harry tries to do, you know, make it look like it's, well, I mean, you are kind of shooting it with a cinema camera too.
Yep.
Like it looks like that. That's what it looks like, and it looks like a cinema still, man. It's great.
Yeah, thank you.
I like this one better than this one though.
I
Not
do like
that either
that.
of them are bad, but
It's a
I
little
like
dark.
this one better.
No, I do. Again, same thing. You know what I mean? Like you're going for a certain aesthetic, and it works.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing-
yeah.
There's nothing hidden here that you can't make out. You know what I mean? You have to look a little close. Like at the, not really, even though. I mean, it looks good.
Thank you.
I dig it, Harry, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, man. Oh, look, they're getting it on
No,
today.
Wow. All right. I'm
He's
done.
holding him back. No, I'm gonna get that guy. He can't talk bad about you. Matchutoy, in regard to the Harry shot, though, this isn't a toy photo. That's a still
you,
from
thank
Book of Boba.
Yeah, yeah.
I did. Yeah, just deleted footage. Yeah, from
Yeah,
next
this is
season.
it.
You should just do that from now on. Just like take some
Yeah, right?
screenshots and stuff.
Agent,
Save yourself a lot of time.
What
Yep.
cinema camera are you using, Harry?
It's the Blackmagic Pocket 4K.
Yeah.
I use that for basically everything. All my videos, all my photos. That thing is great, man. It's honestly super cheap too. For the
Pocket is a
quality.
misnomer, though. That thing is pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
small, yeah, but it is a smaller camera compared to
Is it?
some of the
Okay.
bigger guys. Yeah, compared to like a Red or an Arri Alexa, yeah, it's quite tiny.
All right. And here's the jokes. Get that.
Get that. Got a video for that, Moss?
No, actually, I'll have to get that Super Bowl one where Justin Timberlake
Right, Timberlake.
and-
Yeah.
and Jackson.
Pretty sure you'll get demonetized immediately. But...
Yeah,
probably.
immediately. Yeah.
It was on the Super Bowl. It can't be that bad.
You don't see is a nipple ring. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
was
thank
it
you,
film?
Media
Yeah.
Collecting Brothers. Yeah, I shoot everything on a video camera. Weird.
Nice. All right, so on to Toyetic 40s, which again we're gonna be a little quick on this because he's at a few of them now.
Yeah.
But
a nice
again, congrats on your Mezco Monday win, Toyetic 40s.
Yep.
You chose a Superman figure.
This is nice lighting. I think I would have liked a little bit of a bounce on the left hand
Yes.
side,
Yeah.
just a little bit, to
Just
get a little
bring it to
detail on that arm and on the his cowl there. But for the most part, I mean, this looks good. Like it looks like sunset peeking through like an opening of a tomb or something like that. It looks really cool. The eyes aren't really overdone. It looks nice.
Yeah.
There's a couple of parts where it looks like it's almost doubled, but it may just be the focus. Like on the cloth on Anubis, does that look like it like shifted or something? I don't know. Maybe not.
I can't tell.
Maybe it's
It
just
doesn't
me.
look like it
I don't know.
here.
It looks really good though.
Speaking of Anubis, though, I would have played with his pose a little bit. I would have brought this shoulder more towards the camera and had this shoulder back more towards her, so twisted.
Or
the
at least
torso
the
a little
upper
bit.
arm, so it's not like right on the edge of the shot.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's bothering me is that the way it's cut off.
It's not even that it's cut off, close to cut off. It's just that you get the weird ball joint thing here. You're really exposing that the way that joint connects to the body, and I don't like it. So I would have
That
turned
too,
this more towards the camera, so it kind of hit it a little bit more.
Yeah,
Um,
that too. Yeah. Either way.
And would, of course, subsequently would have brought the arm off of the edge, so it would have worked out too. So
Yeah, the color tone is for sure. It's really nice. Yeah.
Tone is great. It really is nice.
Awesome.
yeah, it's all these when you guys take these shots, man, you got to really think about the poses and the way it looks. And I see time and time again people. I mean, they're decent shots, but the pose doesn't look natural. Like there's, and I know they're toys, and I know there's some people don't want to hide that they're toys, but there's also no reason to announce that they're toys and just have a toy right there on the camera. Try to turn the body to be a bit more organic in the look, and keep the joints if you want, but that will just help it look more of a like a even more
They like her,
toy shot.
if her hand was on his shoulder, it would almost fit that form pretty well. You know what I mean? And she could be looking a little bit towards the light as well as he is. Like she's holding him back or just whatever. But again, like things like that arm on the edge, like don't have anything like cut that close to the edge. Like that's part of the figure that is, the subject matter. You know what I mean? And it's just too harsh a cut. Like you need space.
have all this
Space.
roof
The
there,
space around it is the frame that like draws your eye into the subject and stuff. So if like they're cut off, your eye is drawn off. It's like a tangent. They're drawing off the page. So, but other than that, man, this is really nice lighting. Looks really good.
Yeah.
It's got that Egyptian feel to it for sure.
And you have this room too. You could have cut this over and gave you more room on this side too. But I think they really
Yeah,
didn't
just
want
shift
to
it
go
over.
with
Yeah.
skeleton, and they didn't want to let go of the Anubis dog here.
Yeah, but all that stuff is ancillary. It's just like
I
it
know.
doesn't even matter. It's just again background stuff you don't need.
But I can see why he didn't want to sacrifice it too, because it is kind of catchy, especially the skeleton and stuff. So,
Yeah. So
like,
move
I can see where the decision was made. Not necessarily that I agree with it, but I can see what.
Yeah.
Is that like generated fill, or is that all practical back there?
I think that's all practical. Well, the
practical. This is
Anubis
practical.
statue is a
I don't
piece
know
that
about
you
that.
get with that figure.
Yeah.
The skeleton looks like it's like one of the Storm collectibles or something. Or one of
Oh,
those
that's
things.
cool. Wow.
All right, Toyetic 40s, we're gonna move on. Thank you so much for sharing, and we got time for a couple more sketches. Toy corner. We got the Mayfex
Ooh.
Batman plush. I wish I'd gotten the black one too, but I only had the blue one, so that's
Beating all the putties.
Yeah, this is shot really nice. I like the Dutch
Mhm.
angle. I like the posing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Oh, Lou,
Yeah.
you're
composition
here.
is great.
Yeah. Well, I'm in a tired mood, so I'm not,
Okay.
talking over people
I'm just
like I
picking on
usually.
you, man. I'm just picking on you.
But it's very nice.
Mhm.
We have layers as well because the putties are giving us the layers on top of whatever's in the background. So you see one putty in the foreground. You see some of the floor. You have some atmosphere there as well.
Mhm.
It looks really good. And then you got the color complementing lights, which also helps sells the shot.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of
New
teal, a little bit
stream
of
set, by
orange.
the way, on the floor and stuff, which they did a great job lighting that because it looks like real grading. So they did a good
Mhm.
job.
Yeah.
I just would have liked to have seen a little separation in the cape.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of light in that big
A little bit of
black
bounce,
area
yeah,
there.
Well, this
Yeah.
is one whole panel. This is like
Yeah.
Yeah. But
the,
it
the
is.
the wire in this cape is kind of hit or miss. Like it doesn't let you get a lot without support from the rest of it. It's really weird like that. At least the blue one. Um, like even though you can bend it and fold it and stuff, it's not gonna it's not.
No, I'm talking about light on it though, not a necessarily. What are you? Or
I'm
am
just
I
saying to
missing
catch the
something?
light though, because this is one flat piece right here.
Yeah, but
There's
you could
no.
put a white card over the top of this thing. You know, I mean, hang it over the top, and it would just bounce a little light onto it to give it a little bit, just like catch a wave of the cape or
yeah.
something. You
Just
know what I
some
mean? Like
texture on
such
there.
sort of
Yeah,
Yeah. A
gives
little
it
bit
some
of texture.
dimension because right now it looks like a flat black piece of
Yep.
space. You know what I mean?
Like a void. Like a
Yeah.
void.
yeah.
But the posing, like you guys said, I like the posing on the front guy, and the other ones is really good. The Dutch angle works good here.
Yep, yep, yep.
You know, he's got the cape. It's a little tight to the edge, but it still works as part of the frame, so
Yeah.
it's nice. It's just I just want to see a little bit of like detail on that cape as to where
Yeah.
it's moving. You know, that's
Yeah.
all.
Good stuff, Sketch. Good stuff, man. I think we got time for one more.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got Emerald Knight.
Maybe one.
There we go.
Oh.
We got the, some of
This
the-
is cool, man.
this is a cool Megatron talking to a little GI Joe dude or something. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like
This is-
Roblox maybe or Duke.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Duke.
Yeah, Duke, right?
That's a
Yeah.
blonde. It's Duke. Roblox is not blonde. He's African American.
It looks like one color until I enhance it. There we go.
Well, yeah. I mean, the light could be hitting but I think it does look like Duke.
It's no longer a what if, by the way. This is happening for sure. The
Yeah.
next
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Right?
It's gonna be a movie.
Right.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah.
This is like it's a like a paint. It's like a painterly color scheme here.
Yeah.
Right? Like it reminds me, although it's not the same, but it gives me the feel of that Queen cover, News of the World, where the robot is holding the people and they're falling out.
Yeah.
Well, the members of the band and they're falling out of his hand. It just has that feeling. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting.
You know what I'm talking about? Or no? What?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Well,
I
I've-
know
I've-
what you're talking about, but he took a picture of
That's
Megatron
not
and
a
then
figure. Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's got So it's.
Maybe
I was
I was
that's
gonna
why
say
it's
I don't know
that
where he got a
painterly look,
figure
yeah.
that big, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
I think that's how it gets that painterly look that you're talking about.
Maybe.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out, man. That worked out. Your
Yeah.
depth of field is pretty good on that, man. So
Mhm.
I assume you focused on the Megatron on the screen,
Yeah.
and then just put Duke in front and just let that fall off be there because
Which, wait a minute, holy cow! Like, what kind of screen you got that you're not getting pixels out of?
Is that a projector or something?
It
Or
is a
what
projector of some kind.
Yeah,
You're right. So
right.
there's no pixels.
yeah, it's a projector. Yeah, that's just
Oh,
it's a good idea.
Interesting.
Yeah. Damn.
yeah, because here's the laptop screen over here with the.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd have all sorts of pixels.
The little the little pixels.
Yeah.
The only thing that
This is a
falls
cool
off
shot,
this
man.
shot is
Like,
his
yeah.
hand is too bokeh out. It shouldn't be this blurry considering Duke's right there, and he's not that blurry. So
Yeah,
he's-
you've got
he's
to
not-
you've got to match
It's tough,
depth
though.
prior to shooting these. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
either you'd have to change that in post, like right. You'd have to you'd have to change your depth on the Duke shot in
Yeah.
order to make it match that hand a little bit more. But
and
that's
Duke
good.
is not in focus. He's blurred out. I mean,
No. He's out of
if you
focus, but not
plan
out
for
of
it on
focus as the
this-
hand is. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, he planned for it against the screen, but the problem is
Mhm.
when he shot the figure,
Right.
the depth wasn't gonna
Right,
work.
the
with
hand
that.
should be a little bit more in focus than Duke is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would have taken Duke and had him running towards the camera and focused on Duke rather than Megatron.
Oh, see, I gotta. I mean, it'd be a cool other shot, but I like this, man. I like the fact that it's focused on Megatron. I think it's pretty
Well, it's not the
imposing
same way
too.
from this one, but I would have done it the other way around.
No, it would have worked that way too. Yeah, it would have worked really well. It would have been a great shot.
Now,
too.
and
I think it's
that would get rid of the blur that's on the hand because you're already focusing on Duke versus Megatron.
Ronan is also suggesting that the hand could be moving in motion, and that's why it's blurry.
but
So
it's not
the
it's
arm's
not to the level. It's not. It would be past Duke.
Yeah.
Or it would have to be
past
behind Megatron in order to be that out of focus in
Yeah.
relationship to Duke. It just doesn't work.
But,
But man,
also-
that's cool though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Trevor,
you could
you're
even
talking about the news of the world.
News of the
right?
world.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You could even crop. This would be actually a really dramatic. I'm going to do it. Portrait shot. I think could be really.
And while he's
cool.
doing that, keep in mind, Emerald Knight, man, this is a great
It's
photo.
nice.
This is
Oh,
a great
yeah, it's
photo.
really
It's,
nice.
awesome.
I-
So we're only here nitpicking because that's what we do. You know,
I
This is
really
not
like. Actually,
Joe Bob shouldn't really probably say this to you. Well, just what we're doing. Let me know when you got that up there.
Come on, Joe
kinda-
Bob. What?
I kind of
Come
hate
on,
that
you know.
missed out on those two. They had made Megatron and Optimus
18-inch
really,
alliance.
really big ones. Yeah, dude, because they scale awesome with Joe's.
Yeah, I missed
I
out on
know. I know. Just Jay Hernandez has both of them.
that. Yeah,
I was like, damn. I was like, I wish I would have got those.
yeah, they're pretty penny now.
Hey, I made my RT scale with them with a little bit of Photoshop love. That's all I do.
Yeah, but with these, you don't have to Photoshop. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they scale
Oh
properly.
yeah, look. Check this out. I mean, it's a great shot. You don't need to change anything, but it looks pretty cool. Something like this.
You
Like
haven't
you
changed
probably have to
anything.
play with it a little bit, but just
Oh
for.
yeah. Look at that.
I mean, that's like a book
Oh, wow.
cover right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this looks like a 60s Ray Bradbury cover if it wasn't Transformers. You know what I mean?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Really good job though, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
love the lighting. The lighting is bold and it like to have that one light on there and like make it like that, it looks really good.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. Sweet.
Since I mentioned it real quick, there's a Photoshopped RC versus a 1/12 scale Donnie, so it can be done. It's tricky though. It's tricky. But yeah, we're gonna probably finish up there, guys. So we'll leave it off with Emerald Knight's Megatron. Keep that in mind, Pablo, in case it craps out with me again. And
Okay. Megatron. Yes.
Megatron will be easy to remember. Not too bad.
Yep.
Okay. Who's got what coming up this week? Lou, you got a half show Saturday. Is actually going to happen this time?
Yeah, I had an issue with
You
and
streamed want to play nice. Yeah, I remember that.
it was glitching out every time I would try to log into the backstage. It would glitch out because to host and show everything that I need to show, I can't do it through the phone because the phone it has a limited options versus being on your PC or laptop. So,
Oh, I know. That's why I use my laptop.
yeah, but that's why I was going to use my laptop, but it wasn't connecting. StreamYard wasn't anything else other than StreamYard. So hopefully this week it will be good because I'm going to be doing it bright and early, and we're going to talk about all the TMNT goodness that came out of the SD and some prototype
came out.
So from Flame Toys finally are out of Shredder, Krang.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to see
All
them.
right.
Like, grayscale looks great. And usual rotation. You'll see me on Best of the Best on Thursday, Fake Flex Friday. And Cigars and Ash on Wednesdays. I'll be doing a podcast with my boys on Wednesdays, Cigars and Ash, where we talk about the tobacco that we're consuming on top of the or political stuff or
This is a kid-friendly show. We're not going to promote smoking on this show.
what's it about? You got characters that you've been taking shots of smoking like so there you go. Your card is thrown out the window.
I was like, wait a minute, what kids, man? We don't got kids on the show.
Hey, I want to give a shout real quick to Chris, man. Crimson Viper in the house, man.
That's
KJ
right.
Chris
Chris.
just popped in. How you doing, buddy?
KJ, what's going on, KJ?
And thank you, Holland Toy Flicks, man. And
Yeah,
Thanos
thank
Copters, good seeing you again.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you got coming up there, Trevor?
Hopefully the return of the 1 6-pack this Sunday, and then I've got to make
Sunday?
up for we're doing it Sunday now. Friday night is like, I don't know, it's just too much during the, especially during the summer. So we may flip around. So you got to hit that bell. But Sunday has been working out pretty well. And then I got Toy Photo Bomb. I got to make up for June, and then July should be coming up with Anthony, our own Toy Mirth.
Nice.
July,
Awesome.
so, yeah.
Rock on. And Crimson, thank you, man. He says, Maz, I've been really enjoying your photos lately, and Trevor knocking it out of the park as usual with new 4 Horsemen figs. Pablo been killing it lately too. Very inspirational. And I guess Lou and Harry.
Yeah, I guess we'll go fuck ourselves. I guess.
Wow. Can't be all sunshine and roses all the time.
Thank you, Ronan, man. Thanks for following us all, man. Appreciate it. All right.
It's chopped liver here. That's all we got.
Pablo, you got a highly posable tonight or Friday night, man?
I should. Yeah, I should be. Unless something turns up, but yeah, I should be.
All
And
right.
then still cracking some stuff out for the Lone Coconut people. And
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Thank you.
Got some cool stuff coming up to shoot, man. I saw a little preview. I'm not gonna say anything, but like
from Lone Coconut or from.
yeah.
Nice.
At SDCC, I got a little preview.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some
Cool.
new stuff that I got to
Nice.
shoot. So
I saw the photo of you with everybody. Yeah, so I was like, oh, hey,
Yep.
Trevor's,
Yeah.
Trevor's in there. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. All right. So that's cool, man. And before we go, I want to pitch the Onric again because I really like what it's been doing. So I'm gonna throw some of these shots in here real quick. I'm sorry.
wait, what was Harry gonna do?
Harry doesn't do anything.
No, yeah, I quit. Remember, I don't do photography.
That's right.
I'm done. Yeah.
You bought a
So-
new mic though, so
Yep. Exactly. I got a new mic. I sold all my hot toys, and yeah.
So all these
Quitting
glorious
photography.
pictures from that Onric 2 that we've all been kind of adopting here. All this has been accentuated with that. You can even add like the blurs
that's
to it
cool.
like that, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned before, I brought this out. I think it looks like a natural sun. I'm pretty happy with it. All it was a snooted light with a fog effect behind him, and it was brought out a little bit by the fog, but it really made it a glowy light. Like it started to overtake him and stuff with that nice how light kind of dims out the stuff like in front of it when it does that. So it did a really great job with that. And then with Gambit, I just did the masking trick here on here, and you can colorize the lights too. So I did it like a pinkish color, and yeah.
pinkish hue.
So I'm really digging that software. Really digging it. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's cool, man.
keep doing stuff. Keep doing stuff.
I gotta play a lot more, for sure.
Yeah, that's what she said. All
Oh,
right,
thank you, my palm trees.
Oh, yo, dude, those
Yeah.
dude, they're fire.
ASAP. ASAP.
All right, guys. Well, with that, we're gonna get out of here. Lou, put your stitch away. Just kidding. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe to everybody down here below in the description, and hit
Keep
that
your
like
tentacles wet.
button. Yeah.
Keep your tentacles wet.
All right, with that, we're out of here.
Later.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,